Hello YouTube. Do you like Dwarf Fortress? Tick. Fantastic. This is probably going to be right up your street. Then again, you might think I'm an absolute tit and not want to watch because of that. In which case, sorry, I can't help it. It's just the way I am. So let's get on with the Dwarf Fortress, shall we? Let's have a little look at what's going on. Now, last night was actually the last time I played, so this all should be very fresh in my mind because I stopped playing about 3 a.m, 3:15, went to bed at 4-ish, which was quite good for me on a Thursday night, and it is now 2:30 in the afternoon. So not much time has passed. However, not much has stuck in my mind either. We did sort the armour situation out for our military. Our oily wrestling boys all have steel helms. They haven't got shields yet, so we'll have to go and do that. Our armed squad, apart from those who have blunt weapons, are all armed and armoured in steel. Except we haven't made all of the armour. We've made some of it, so we're going to have to check stocks to figure out what had been made. Off the top of my head, I think helms, breastplates, mail shirts, leggings, gauntlets are currently on the go, and greaves have been done, but we'll see. We'll come back and have a look at that. There's no current traders in the depot, and it looks like they're actually starting to empty the depot out and get some of this crap that's been left in there moved on, which is nice. Probably the result of me making even nicer, what's it called? You know, thingies. Places where you put stuff. Store it. Stockpiles, that's the word. It's lovely stockpiles. Hello, Curly Fries. Welcome back. Thanks for joining us. 2 a.m. stream. That was last night. Today, it's 2 p.m. Here in the UK. I'm not sure where you are, but if it lines up as 2 a.m, I would guess you're probably somewhere in the Antipodes, on the Antipode, Australia. I'm not sure. Maybe you are, maybe you aren't. Hello, Tidy. Welcome back. Thanks for joining us again. And what lovely blue-haired dabs you do. Amazing. So let's get back to the Dwarf Fortress. We've done the top floor. Oh, haven't fully done it, actually. Let's just remember that we've got some upright spike traps here, designed to be thrust inelegantly into the lower orifices of goblins attacking us. We have some cage traps and some spike weapon traps, which should hopefully protect us. This little space here is a Rangers Guild, which, because, you know, Rangers are supposed to be sort of outdoorsy lads, I've put outside the traps. So hopefully they'll all be in there when something attacks, if something attacks, and they'll just charge out and have a go at them. We'll see. For that purpose, we also do need a tavern to attract some independent monster hunters. And fingers crossed, we'll end up with a nice little squad to soften up any enemies that do attack. We also need to look for the caverns, thinking about it, because we haven't been down there. We haven't really explored yet. Anyway, first floor done. Second floor is where the king's room is. We should put some more furniture in here, frankly, because at the moment it's not quite up to snuff. Then again, the idea of having a king is also, in my mind, not quite up to snuff, and maybe we'll need to engage in some regicide just to bring the power back to the people. It'd be nice, wouldn't it? A bit of king killing. Kingslayer? No, don't. I've got a brass hand. There we go. Look at how many references deep can a man go in one joke. There we've got some offices being dug out. It doesn't look like the miners really give a shit about these ones, but that's probably because I've actually got some prioritised digging going on elsewhere. I'm sure they'll come back and tickle that stone out. Over here, what have we got? That's a guild hall for farmers, and this is our only farm, which is a little bit petite at the moment, I would say. Maybe not quite as big as we want. Maybe we should start growing some pigtails so we can get our own cloth industry self-sufficient. But we'll see. We'll see. I hear you tippy-tapping in chat there. I will come and have a look at you in a second, but let me just reacquaint myself with my baby here. Here we've got our magma industries, which yesterday expanded slightly to become also inclusive of glass makers, mainly because of a mood. We have some sand stocked up. We can start making some glass stuff, but I haven't really thought about what to make. People said spinning glass discs, but I'm thinking maybe glass spikes this time, because weapon traps with green glass discs in are a little bit shite, because every time someone treads on it, it goes pew, and green glass discs fly everywhere, which is great for that one person who trod on it. Well, it's not for them. For the people who don't want that person treading on it to get into the fortress, it's great. But after the fact, I mean, it just makes a mess. It has to be reset. There's a potential possibly for the glass discs to break, I'm guessing. I mean, glass, notoriously fragile. Anyway, where were we? This is our iron industry, we are currently being dirty boys and duping steel by creating steel spikes and melting those down. It's working fairly well, but it's not super fast. We are not yet at full steel armour for our military, so fingers crossed the speed picks up a little bit there. Over here, this is our stockpile for metals. Oh, this is a guild hall for metal crafters. I think I'm going to smooth all the guild halls. I've got a load of guys walking around who are like decent smoothers and they're not doing anything, so maybe I should start designating all of the guild halls for smoothing. Anyway, here's our ore stockpile. This here is our bar stockpile where we keep all of our bars of metal. This is a workshop. No, this is a guild hall for woodworkers. Here's everything that we make made of wood in lovely segregated stockpiles, giving me a wonderful visual stock level reference. This is a wood furnace. This is a carpenter's workshop. Where's the bower's workshop? Did I take it apart? I must have done. Okay, fair enough. Here we've got a couple of masons' workshop with some nice segregated stockpiles. Copper floodgates. Okay, floodgates are normally made of stone in my mind, but we made some copper ones just to be antibacterial for our water supply. Speaking of which, we need to flip that lever still. We've got some graves. This is a door stockpile, and I believe these are tables and chairs, probably. Cabinets, chests, armour stands, weapon racks, all good. This is for rock pots. We don't have any other crafts to speak of being done, so maybe we'll have to start putting a little bit of a production line in play. Along here now we've got, this is another craft dwarf workshop. Oh, they're made of different stones, that's why they're different colours. Aha! Another breakthrough in understanding. We've got a mechanics workshop here, we've got a gem cutter's workshop, or a jeweller's workshop probably, leatherworks, clothier's shop, and a loom, which is not really being used at the moment, but as you can see, we are starting to build up a little stock of finished goods, which should be shoes, shirts, and trousers at the moment. I will go further and try and get a little bit of more variety in the clothing, but for now, oh, hello, what did that ping over for? But for now, we should be good. I'm going to put some more bins in, because, in fact, I'm going to put maximum bins in, because once we get the real flow coming through of clothing, it's going to be really busy. We're going to need lots of space for storing stuff. Down here are our stockpiles. As you can guess, this is wood, this is stone, feeding pretty much all of the workshops that use stone. Over here, this is our uncut gems, this is our cut gems, these are cloth and leather, and this over here is for blocks. So once we actually start constructing stuff, it's going to be so fast. It's going to be lightning fast. Mainly, we're making blocks to try and use up some of this stone, because this stockpile isn't big enough to pull everything into it, so we need to start pulling stuff out of it to get a little bit of space. Okay, that's this floor. Let's go down another floor to remind myself. Things is all flooding back to me. That was up. Let's go down. There we go. There's our graveyard, of course. Very good. Is this actually a placed grave? It is. Why have I placed it there? It's allowed for burial. These aren't. Okay. Interesting. It looks like you've only got 4 dead people. No, sorry. 5 dead people. Faulkner 1984, Diana Sark's Cult, Maffol, Astesh, Momas, and that's it. No one else has died. Pretty good run so far. I mean, 5 dead people is a very, very nice fort, I think. Down here are all the bedrooms, which of course we've been placing using planning mode, which has been a real breakthrough. Although, having said that, aside from the fact that it's allowed me to place things much more smoothly and in larger chunks, it has also left the stream being slightly more boring, because there are moments where I'm just going, place bed, place bed, place bed, place bed, place bed, and then when I've done all the beds I have to go back through it squinting, going which beds have I missed, and I put them in, and then I'm place door, place door, place door, which I imagine may have explained the somewhat slumpy viewer curve last night. Or of course that could have been me getting tireder and tireder until eventually I was sitting there going, that's the place for capital, which, you know, it's what happens, isn't it? Are any of these actually bedrooms? I don't think I've made this row into bedrooms yet, have I? No? How about this row? This row is all bedrooms? Yes, this row is all bedrooms. Of course it is. Why wouldn't it be? How about over here? Any of these bedrooms? No. Do I start making these into bedrooms? Not yet. I've got to get you in first. I've got to get you, like, embedded in the stream and willing to watch. That's when I can deny you and start getting boring. That's when I can do all the tedious clicky stuff. Here's the hospital. It's looking good. Suitable for 10 dwarves at a time, which is basically 1 military unit. Oh, actually, we've got someone missing. We've got someone missing. We've got one more person to be added to our military squad, haven't we? Otherwise, there's going to be a problem. It's going to be a serious problem. Oh, looks like we had some more people turn up. Curly Fries. Oh, I said hello already to you, didn't I? Because you said 2 a.m. stream. Bowen Blatz here. Hello, welcome back. Thanks for joining us. You've been in the land of the fire. Oh, of course. So you are in Australia. That makes a lot of sense. So you would indeed be 2 a.m.-ish around where you are. 2,400 miles, says Dragonfire, versus 3,200 miles. Ah. So you have to go to Tacoma Games first because, I mean, you are closer. It only makes sense. It only makes sense. Firehawk, welcome back. It is a daytime scoundrel, yes. And thusly, more people can probably attend. At least Europeans. I mean, Americans, it's probably getting a little late in the day. And old Australians out there, like Curly Fries. I mean, wow. Super late. Super late. I could make glass furniture. It's not a bad use of glass, actually. It's not too bad. You got any socks on the go? No, I'm not actually wearing any socks either. I've only been up for a couple of hours. I'm still wearing last night's pyjamas. I say pyjamas. It's a t-shirt, undercrackers. Yeah, talk to the microphone. That makes a lot of sense. T-shirt, undercrackers, and pyjama bottoms. It's good though. It's efficient, isn't it? I haven't wasted any time getting changed. Or let's not mention that. What have we got going on here in chat? Sorry, I'm going to catch up with you. Don't worry. Tidy's here. That's good. No well in the hospital. No, Burnblatt. But there is a well in the dining area, which they have access to. So, fingers crossed. Fingers crossed. I can look. I can put what's his name's on. Socks. I can get them made. That's not a problem. Dragonfly says we can help with the monotony of furniture placement a bit when you tackle the macro system. Oh my god, this sounds dangerous. Whew, okay, we'll try and learn. We'll try and learn something. Hello there, underdressed friend. Hello, Petrov. Welcome back. Thanks for joining us. Petrov appeared last night for the first time in chat. Why do I keep looking into the microphone? Mouth to the microphone, eyes to the camera. That's how we're supposed to do this. So if I just remember this facial shape, that will always make sure I'm correctly oriented towards the visual element of the stream. Although it is going to make me look a little bit weird, like I've had some kind of stroke or something. So perhaps not the best option. Perhaps not the best option. We only see your shirt, so no real reason to wear anything else other than that. That's true. That's true, he says, suddenly realising there's an intense itch in the middle of his chest. Hang on. Oh, yes, that's dealt with. Lovely. Be careful if the wind changes. That's true. I don't want to get my face caught in that shape. You're right, Tidy. I should be much more careful. Anyway, we're looking at the hospital here. Let's go down a floor. Here's our dining hall. We've got lots of stuff ready to be built here. The dining hall's actually starting to take shape. It was quite the order for tables and chairs. That was where the last lot of smoothing orders was, wasn't it? So presumably there's no smoothing done underneath any of those tables and chairs. Remind me that I need... Oh, let's actually just do it now. Let's just get the well going. I am recording. Yeah, I don't have to remember to record again. Let's check one floor down. Yeah, 4s and 3s. I'm going to quickly pull the lever, open it up, let it fill up, and then we'll close it again. Add, pull lever, new task. No, not new task. Do it now. Done. And then we unpause. We can continue the tour while we're doing it. Actually, that's probably a bad idea. We'll just let this fill up first, and then we'll Oh dear. The weir-bison, Ungosa omonspener orak, has come. A very large bison, twisted into humanoid form. It is crazed for blood and flesh. Its eyes glow lime. Its sepia hair is long and shaggy. Now you will know why you fear the night. Okie dokie. Let's see where he is. Ah, Jesus, look. He's right here. Standing among the ginkgo leaves. It's almost poetic. We've got a lad outside about the same distance from the fortress. He's a spinner and therefore essentially useless. Oh no, he's a professional marksdwarf and an adequate archer. Oh, maybe he's like out there hunting and doing some ranging, says the hiccupy guy. Let's have a quick look out here a bit further. There's loads of people outside. If we close the doors, the potential sacrifices could be pretty large. Whereas if we leave them open, there's a strong chance it'll run into traps and get screwed. We have cage traps, which are very good for weird creatures. That should protect us from it. But it might not. That is a problem. What's the play here? Do we tell our military to sally forth? I tell you what, let's just check to see if that is... No, not a Luma wipe. I want them. That's what I want. Lovely. Let's have a little look. Sort by squad. There we go. And see how our boys are doing in their training. How are they doing? Now remember that the guys who use hammers and maces don't actually have any weapons to train with. So it's remarkable that their skill is so high, actually. Everybody's getting some skill. But what I worry about here is although they're very disciplined and starting to get competent with their weapons, they're not fully clad in steel armour yet. They still have open skin to be bitten by a weir creature, and the last thing I want is an infestation of weirs. That's a problem, which is also a reason not to send the wrestle boys in. I mean, ideally I would like the traps to deal with this. Ideally. But maybe that's not an option. What do we reckon? I'm putting forward two things. I'll look at chat what you're saying in a minute. But I think I've got two scenarios here that could play out. One, we call everyone in on an alert to come inside and get in the burrow. That could end up with the entryway being clogged by stragglers who are getting mauled by the weirbeast. So, do we want that? I'm not sure. Or, we do nothing and rely on dwarves' desire to flee and the weirbeast's proximity to the gateway of the fortress rather than any other dwarves. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to bang the drums there. I'm literally using a Guitar Hero drum kit as a microphone stand, just in case anyone wondered. Where was I? Yes, and I'm hoping that they'll be closer to the doorway, come in and rush over the traps, and it'll all be a big fat nothing. But we'll see. What do you reckon? Or we can close the gate, I suppose. We could close the gate. What is chat saying? Let's have a little peek. Burnblatt likes his dining rooms with more free space. That's really just the starter dining room. I'm going to be replacing it down the line. It's just to get something going that they can dine in. Time to seal the fort, says Burnblatt. Well, your opinion seems to be made. How's the no DF hack life? Well, Master Nater, I'm no longer engaged in the no DF hack life. We've got quite a bit of DF hack going on here. It's very nice. I love it. I really do. Tidy says, get to test the weapon traps. I know that's a temptation. I would like it. I don't know if it's going to make it to the spikes, to be honest. I think it's going to get straight in, but we'll see. I mean, there is a row of weapon traps in front of the cage traps, so that kind of makes sense. Oh, thank you very much for the follow. A rain dog too. I can sing a rain dog, sing a rain dog, sing a rain dog too. Sorry, a joke formed in my mind that wasn't really appropriate for a statement in public, so I'm going to hold it in, and hopefully it won't go septic. Let's. Where are we going? There already is DF hack for 4703. Yep, we're good. Since when? No. Okay, carry on. There's even a starter pack, blah, blah. Based on Mars said they understood the risks when they went outside. That's a very good point, based on Mars. I think the pact that you enter in a dwarf fortress is that if you're inside, you're supposed to be safer than you are outside. So maybe they deserve to die for being so outdoorsy? Maybe? We'll see. Dude, get everyone inside. Weirbeast infestation is one of the worst things imaginable in Dwarf Fortress. Yeah, it is. But you see, my fear is, let's look at the orientation of the players in this little scenario. Sound the alarm and hope the beast follows someone in. Traps are useless if you don't use them, after all. That's true. And beautiful singing. Oh, thank you very much, Rain Dog. Much appreciated. Although you don't have to lie to make me happy. That's fine. That's fine. Now we see, look, here is our happy little intruder. I'm going to put multi-level on again because frankly it annoys me when it's not. There we go. We can see him just here under my cursor. Let's pop the cursor there, shall we? Nope, cursor won't go there. That's fine. Okay, here he is. We're going to go up the side of the mountain and we're going to see if we can spot any dwarves fucking around on the volcano side. Are there any? No. Okay, so it looks to the north of him and to the up Z of him and to the east of him. We're looking pretty good. He's not going to follow anybody there. However, if I start making the alarm go off, what's going to happen is a lot of the dwarves down here around the refuse piles are going to start running back. and there's potential that the Weirbeast infestation will happen in here. They'll get attacked by the Weirbeast, charge in, and it won't go over the traps. Now, my dream here is if we just leave it, if we leave the scenario as is without intervening, it's going to come down here, it's going to spot this little lad who's going to flee, run inside. The trader, is he a trader? He's a foreign trader. Why is he here? He's not my... Whatever. The trader's going to run back in and everyone's going to panic, go inside, over the traps, and that'll be the end of the beast. Right? So do I want to sully that possibility with the alarm call, which will bring them in? I've got the wrong screen on. Oh, for fuck's sake. I thought chat was getting all excited, full of ideas, getting there and helping me. No, I've just left Dwarf Therapist on. Let me redo this. Let me just check how far that was going on. Outdoor dwarves might as well be filthy elves. That's right, Talia. That's right. Talia? We'll stick with Talia. We can see him. I forgot the overlay, blah, blah, blah. Where are we going? Dwarf Therapist is showing, blah, blah, blah. At least he can see it. Everyone's very upset. It's back. It's back. Don't worry. Don't worry. Okay, let me show you that again. So, if we look at our little lad here, there's our intruder, our little Weird-Bison. Very interesting figure. I would like to see a Weird-Bison. I imagine it's quite a spectacular character. If we go up the side of the hill, note no dwarves within a reasonable distance of him anywhere on the volcano side, so he won't be drawn to attack them. Oh, fuck, what's this? It's alright, no, it's just bolts. No panic, no panic. Everybody calm down. For God's sake, people, you've got to remain calm. This is just a computer game. There's no need to start screaming and running around like everything's on fire. Okay, where's our fortress entrance again? Hello? I've gone too low, that's why. There we go. So here's our Weirbeast. And if we look to the north of him, no dwarves. Very good. Happy with that. We look to the east. Again, no dwarves. So there's no reason for him to be drawn out this way. Okay? Now we come down here. We see the entry corridor with a little lad here who's going to pop his head out and go, oh, a Weird-Bison. How truly terrifying. Turn around, run back in, and hopefully draw the Weird-Bison in across the traps. In that scenario, I think the dwarf gets away, and I think the Weird-Bison goes over the traps and gets killed. If we set the alarm off, that will cause all the dwarves down here, at least 2 of them, maybe more, I haven't looked up the side of the volcano yet, will also run for the gate, which will mean that more than likely the Weird-Bison will either encounter them outside or in the corridor, where he has potential to infect them and then get caught in the traps, which, do we want that? So, what do you reckon, chat? Do you reckon take it easy? Let them just run in? Or do we tell them to flee and hope that they don't kind of bottleneck with him in the entryway? Let's have a little look. Pro streamer indeed. Hello, Fuzzy Logic. I can't kind of winning. We've got a Weird-Bison on the go, so we'll see how that turns out. It's not a child this time either. Last time a Weird-Bison turned up, 'twas but a child, and we beat it to death with ease, as one does. But this time it's an adult, a fully grown Weird-Bison. So let's hope it doesn't kill everybody. Take it easy, bait the Weir into the traps, says Petrov. It's not a bad idea. Obviously that's not a bad idea. It's one I came up with, and I'm a genius, apparently. Managed to catch one in a cage trap once. He transformed back into a human on top of the trap. Does the Weirbeast... I think the Weirbeast actually gets caught in Weir form, I believe. I think I've caught them before. Maybe I'm wrong. If they're outside, they're fair game, but the traps need taste testing. Master Native votes take it easy. Tilia says fun. I tell you what... Ow! Sorry for spiking the microphone, but I smartly wrapped my fingernails across the plastic of this drum set, so apologies. Where were we? Let's just take it easy. Let's just hope that everything's fine. And you know what? Instead of unpausing it, let's follow the Weirbeast, thusly, and then we'll just advance one step at a time. He stole it one piece at a time, and it didn't cost him a dime. Okay, so our little lad's got towards the gate. He's going to see the Weirbeast, presumably. The beast is moving at quite a clip. Lad, go back into the fortress. Don't run! Don't run the other way! He's run up the hill. What a fucking goon. It doesn't matter. The Weirbeast has come in. It's all good. Will that dwarf turn tail and flee in time? Or will he not be close enough? No! Weird-Bison don't have good sight. They didn't see him. Oh no. Ah, the plays did not fucking work. Well, at this point, it's kind of necessary to set the alarm, I think, right? They have Trap Avoid. Oh no. That's not good. No. That's Forgotten Beasts and stuff like that. They have Trap Avoid, but not Weird Beasts, surely. I'm sure I've dealt with Weird Beasts and traps before. Ah, run for the hill, indeed. Hello, Nunchaku Chaku. Welcome back. Thanks for joining us again. Hopefully this will be an exciting stream for you. It looks like we've got a few daytime-only chaps in, so we might have a bit of a naming session in a minute, because I'm guessing that a lot of you don't have dwarves in this fortress. Should have closed the gate when he was one tile in. Of course. It wouldn't have happened quick enough, though, Master Nater. I mean, in Dwarven time, that was a pretty rapid succession of events, I think. Alarm. It's alarm time. Military screen. Alarm. Over to here. And we want everybody in Burrow 1. Thank you very much. Which actually is the main corridor there. So that's a bit... possibly a problem. However, it's also good bait. So we'll see. We'll see. Okay, let's continue the advance. Everybody should be running back into the fortress. What the hell? Pause. I didn't press spacebar, did I? I thought I just pressed advance. Right, someone's getting fought, or they are just out of reach. Come on, guy. Get out of here. You're a farmer. You can do it. Whoa, you're in the farmy now. Okay, it's heading towards the traps. Yes? No, other people are coming in. Do we cancel the alarm? Will they turn around quick enough? Who are these two sad sacks? I mean, we could just keep our fingers crossed that they get properly killed. No, there's 3 people out here. What are you? You a namey? Vabok? Not a namey. Besmar? Not a namey. What about you? You a namey? Fath? Not a namey. We're not risking the loss of any chat-specified dwarves, so that's all good. On an iPhone, so I can't check the wiki. Oh, man. Watching Dwarf Fortress. Here, let me... Is that better? Because I've watched a few Dwarf Fortress streams on my phone, and fuck me, that does your eyes in. But well done for braving it. Only would have mattered if you had a dwarf burrowed near the lever 24/7. Yeah, we don't have that. We're not at that level yet. We're not quite established a fortress enough to have a vampire to wall in next to a lever. Close the gate, says Burnblatt. I mean, we can try. I'm gonna both simultaneously remove the alarm. Okay. And order the lever pulled. Add, pull, do it now. Which I don't think is going to happen, because I'm fairly certain the Weird Beast is going to scare people off. Let's go back and advance frame by frame. There we go. Going nice and slow with little tippy taps. Little tippy taps. Don't follow him out. The thing actually seems fairly satisfied to sit there in the corridor. So potentially someone coming to pull the lever could result in, why are you coming into the fortress, you silly little man? Please see the beast before it sees you. Or, I bet he's the one tasked with pulling the lever, isn't he? He's just heading that way going, oh, you fucking lunatic. What's wrong with you? And he's bringing his cat in. Okay, come on. Go round. Go round. It spotted him. He's dead. What is this lad up to? What do you do? What is your deal? Besmar squashed man at the Crass Dwarf. I mean, he's a dabbling fighter, a dabbling striker, and he's a dabbling dodger. I suspect what's happened here is he's gone, oh, a fight, you say? Well, it just so happens I've had 2 jiu-jitsu lessons, and I feel like I could probably take this beast on. Here we go. And he's charged in, and unfortunately he's going to learn a very important lesson very close to the end of his life, which is a shame. It's a terrible shame. Hello, Super Chaser. Welcome back. Thanks for joining us again. Ooh, a lovely little black cat emote. Very nice. Wiki says almost completely immune to traps. Can you imprison the dwarfs who survive, like keep them in quarantine? That's a good point. That's a good point. A good point. We could probably do that. We could try and tie them up or something, or wall them in. We'll see. Walling them in does work better. You can wall them in a little room, and they'll be fine. Besmar has had enough of this dwarfy life. I think you could be right, Dragonfire. He's certainly not thinking about making it last, is he? 30 viewers for Dwarf Fortress. That's right, Super Chaser. Dwarf Fortress is one of the most amazing games to play on Twitch for growth. I mean, it's just a fact. It's just the way it is. Assign dwarf to burrow into quarantine section. Yes, you can assign them to burrows, or you can make them military, and you can assign them to stand on guard somewhere as well. So that's the other way you can send someone into a quarantine. Anyway, what are we doing here? We're looking at combat reports because somebody asked to in chat. Let's have a look. The Weir Bison Ngoso Osmza Orak is fighting. He's only got one page. He missed the spinner, attacks the spinner, but he jumps away, misses the spinner, charges at the spinner, collides with the spinner, tumbles backward, misses the spinner, attacks the spinner. Interesting. Is the guy I was just like talking down for being so keen to fight, is he actually not that bad? Oh, hang on. The Weir Bison kicks the spinner in the head with its right hoof, and the injured part explodes into gore. An artery has been opened by the attack. The spinner has been knocked unconscious. Really? Wow. I mean, I would be more impressed. I wonder if just for a second there is a moment where the shape of consciousness remains as a sort of shadow in the space where the nerves had been before they were obliterated and sent flying. Just long enough for him to be aware of the fact that his skull is vaporizing. I don't know. Probably not. The spinner has been found dead. Here we go. Death. This is truly horrifying. Really? I mean, you could have avoided that. To be honest, you didn't have to charge in and kick him in the head. But okay, whatever. The crafts dwarf punches the Weir Bison in the right hoof with his left hand, bruising the muscle. Do hooves have muscles? That's a question that we need to ask there. I don't think they do, but we'll let this play out a few more frames at a time. There's a bit of blood there. I'm presuming it's not the Weir Bison's. What the fuck is this? Oh, has he been yanked in? Let's have a little look. Let's go and look at the Weir Bison's second page of combat notifications. The Weir Bison bites the crafts dwarf in the left lower leg, tearing the muscle. An artery has been opened by the attack, and many nerves have been severed. Well, let's hope he dies, because if he's been bitten, he's got to die. The Weir Bison bites the crafts dwarf in the lower body, tearing the muscle and bruising the guts. The crafts dwarf looked sick. I want more than sick. I want you to die. We cannot have you in the fortress with an uncurable lycanthropic condition. It's not acceptable. There's a lad. Note, there's a lad here coming in. What's your game here, Rith? Please tell me you're here to pull the lever. That would be nice, because we want the thing locked between the traps. Because it's getting close to its turnover time, right? Dare I unpause the action? Please kill the guy. Come on. I think he's dead. I think he's done him. No, he's still alive. Come on, more notifications. Let's have a little peeky poo. The Weir Bison bites the crafts dwarf in the head, tearing the muscle. The tendon in the skull has been torn. The Weir Bison latches on firmly. The Weir Bison shakes the crafts dwarf around by the head, and the skull collapses. An artery in the head has been opened by the attack, and a tendon in the skull has been torn. I don't think he's going to survive, to be honest. I think we may be safe on that front. Collapsed skull, not a commonly recoverable position to be in. No, this guy thinks he's tasty in a bit of a fight as well. Look at him. What are you doing, you fucking idiot, dressed up like Robin Hood? He's on his way in. Is this some kind of lunatic ranger? Store item in stockpile. Of all the fuck-witted nonsense you could engage in, you choose this. And this guy's coming in now as well. Where's he going? He's going for a drink. Yeah, great idea. Well done. Well done. Maybe because I turned the alert off, they think the whole thing's safe. They think the problem's gone. Twitch sings. Interesting. Getting to partnership isn't far off now. I'm not sure about that, Super Chaser. You need an average of 75 viewers to be even considered for partnership. And I'm currently sitting around a sort of 20 average. So I'm closer than I've ever been, but close, well, relative term. Relative term. I would love a scoundrel Twitch Sing stream. Could give it a go. I've got it installed, but I've just never used it. Oh, hello, Uberbert. Welcome to the stream. Not just Bert, Uberbert. Beyond Bertiness. The pinnacle representation, the paragon of Bertosity, I presume. I mean, I'm guessing that's what you meant by the name. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe it's just, maybe you just drive an Uber. I don't know. Maybe you're extremely proud of your employment for the Uber Corporation. Don't know about that, though. Seems a bit of a long shot, that one. Improved his biting. Yes, the bison did improve their biting, Dragonfire. Very true. Muscle in between the hoof's joint and the hoof itself. But is that technically the hoof? Is that technically hoof muscle? I mean, maybe it's called hoof muscle, but if you hit the hoof, is there muscle within to bruise? Lycanthropy cascade, best cascade. I suppose that is true. It's better than a mood cascade. I don't like it. Tidy cries alarm. Says, let's get the alarm going, I presume. Robin Hood says charge. Well, little tit's probably going to get his tights ripped up, isn't he? He's going to get killed. Hopefully killed, not infected. That would be a problem. Super Chaser says, I would love to play Dwarf Fortress with RimWorld graphics and gameplay. You mean RimWorld? RimWorld, which I will play again in the future, I promise. But I feel like I hate to talk Twitch leveling up shit because it's kind of gross, but I feel like I need a bigger base of viewers to go into RimWorld to compete with the larger sort of players in that field. Dwarf Fortress is a nice little village of friendly streamers all sort of visiting each other and watching each other, and it's great, but I feel like RimWorld gets that little bit more viewership that you need a slightly bigger bowl to catch the viewer fluid? It's an unusual metaphor, probably one I shouldn't have used, but we're going to have to stick with it now because it came out. Bit of a shame. No breaking out the cigars just yet. No, I don't think so. I don't think so. Does lycanthropy spread through scratches or only bites? I'm not going to take that chance. I'm going to attempt to purge anybody who is bleeding through any manner. I'm wrong, but that's all right. Oh, good. Oh, good. I'm glad it's all right, Uberbert. Is it not Uberbert? Uberubert. Uberubert. There's another U in there. I missed it. Oh, I'm very sorry, Uberubert. Not Uberubert. Uberubert. Oh god, my brain's collapsing. Let's just skip that. I'm sure you'll be able to help me with the pronunciation at a later date. Twitch sings, do it, join us. Well, maybe I'll give it a go. We'll see. I've got it installed and I'll have a little look at what they've got. I might want to practice a bit. I'm not a great singer, it has to be said. Very self-conscious. I'm guessing, I know you don't believe that from this stream, but talking, easy. Singing, not so easy. I heard something is in the making. Any clues as to when it will release? I'm not sure. I think it's a matter of this year for Steam Dwarf Fortress, but I couldn't say for sure. I know it's happening, but I don't want to get myself all too excited, so I'm just not following it. I'm waiting for it to happen, and then we can enjoy it as a nice surprise. Also, more potential though in RimWorld. That is true. There is a lot more potential for growth because there's a larger audience. But you know what? My heart for now is with Dwarf Fortress. I love it. It's a good game. It's one of the best games ever. And there is a big crossover. That Venn diagram looks more like a sort of a little bubble, a ball with a bit of string wrapped around it. If you can visualise that. Like a... Fuck it, don't worry. Don't worry. Quarantine every dwarf who got bitten or scratched and wait until the next full moon to see who turns and who doesn't. Actually, I'm a bit of a cheaty lad myself, and I've got dwarf therapists there to tell me who's been infected, so I can just look it up, which is nice. Right, we got caught up with chat there. That's all good. That's all good. Let's let the game advance a bit further. In fact, I'm just going to unpause it for a sec. If it gets too hairy, well, we'll just pause it again. Go across the traps. Come on. Robin Hood may be the man we need. He might make it. We're going to slow it down again. He's going to try and draw them across the traps. Come on. Get fucked on traps. The other guy coming the other way is a complete buffoon. I don't know what he's up to. It seems to have... It stepped onto the traps. Did the traps trigger? Did the traps trigger? Let's have a look at the Weir Bison. The Weir Bison lets Besmar, Stukakadeth's left lower leg drop away. Bites the Crafts Dwarf, tearing the muscle. The Crafts Dwarf is having trouble breathing. Latches on firmly. Okay. Shakes the Craft Dwarf. That Craft Dwarf is dead. We can pretty much say that's going to happen. If he gets to the hospital, we'll have to make something to try and stop him from surviving, but we'll see what happens. It looks like the Craft Dwarf is the only person who has... Oh, Besmar's dead. Lovely. The Craft Dwarf did die. Fantastic. So, and he hasn't managed to actually hit. Oh no, he's bitten the Ranger. The Ranger's been bitten. Fuck. So badly he got a bruised spleen out of it. Oh dear. But at least he's bleeding severely. There's a chance that the infection won't quite hit him. Why are all these Rangers so keen? You know, why are they in? He's in the traps anyway. Let's unpause for a sec. Oh fuck, he made it straight through. He's dancing over the traps again. This is bad. This is very bad. Please transform. Oh, and I forgot to pull the lever on the spike traps. Time to activate the military, I feel. A military, don't know why I didn't do this earlier, probably would have made sense. Let's send in the Chasms of Gilding, because they are the actual armed and armoured lads. I think wrestlers are not the best choice for fighting a weir bison. It seems like a muscular creature that may have no difficulty overpowering our wrestlers. So, kill, and if you wouldn't mind, please kill this lovely little fella here. That's it. Get in there and start killing. It's probably a good idea to turn on alert. I don't know what these people all think they're doing, charging and attacking. It seems like a truly stupendously idiotic method of dealing with the beast, but it's what the fortress appears to want to do. So we'll see how it works out. Or are they all my military boys charging in to get to the armour that they've got in their barracks? That is an option. Oh, this looks very bad. There's blood everywhere. What are these people doing? Combat reports, please. Let's see how this is going. 10 pages. Not good. Let's have a little go back up to where we were before, which was page 3. Oh, God. Oh, God. Oh, no. There's Besmar being found dead. Peasant misses the werebison, charges the peasant, that's good. Peasant strikes the werebison. What was the peasant thinking? Why? I mean, they're so brave. Maybe we should be going, oh, have a go, hero, charges in, well done, congratulations. Whereas we should be going, wait for the military to come. It's a fucking werebison. Sure, bison aren't known for their carnivorous bite, but that means that they're trying to chew you with flat teeth. It's going to be even more painful and pinchy than if you'd been bitten by a carnivore. Think on that. Think on that. And imagine how powerful the jaw muscles of a bison are. It does nothing but chew for most of its life. It sits there, and when it's run out of stuff in its mouth to chew, it literally vomits into its own mouth to chew it again. 3 times. I mean, they must have a horrific bite. Very painful, very bruisey, very pinchy, very unpleasant. Anyway, where were we? Let's have a little look at chat again. Point 47 means the dev is 47% of the way through the dev list, the feature list. I didn't know that. That's interesting, Tidy. The more you read, the more you learn, apparently. Yes, daytime stream, Bergendorf. Indeed. Just for perspective, blah, blah, blah. 3 years to advance 5%. That's not a fast rate of development, but who cares? Who gives a damn, right? It's all right. He can take as long as he needs. Well, I mean, there is a pretty significant bookend on the time he has available to make Dwarf Fortress, but let him use that time as he sees fit. That's what I'm saying. I'm not saying Toady is immortal, but it'd be nice, wouldn't it? It'd be good if anybody could be. I mean, obviously, I'd probably pick me first, but him second, maybe? No, actually, I'd probably pick my family. Oh, God, imagine that. Imagine you've got, oh, God, me and someone else. Who do I pick? I mean, kids? Or my partner? Oh, horrible decision. Oh, I don't want to be in charge of making people immortal. This is a shit job. Fuck off. Go away. I quit. Anyway, where were we? Why would you want to be immortal? Why? I turn that back and say, why wouldn't you want to be immortal? I don't think anything happens after you die, and I mean, as long as I'm talking immortal and fairly healthy, I wouldn't want to be like a brain in a jar forever. But you know, the idea of living forever, I don't find unappealing. I mean, people go, oh, you'd get bored, and I'm like, no, you wouldn't. First of all, you probably couldn't remember most of the shit you've done for most of your life. I mean, you're going to, at some point, your brain is going to fill up with information and start overwriting stuff. That's how it works. Don't question it. And so you're just going to forget that you were ever that guy streaming on Twitch playing Dwarf Fortress, and you know, just remember only being God Emperor of humanity, which is my inevitable correct position, apparently, according to me. You have 4 wishes for immortality. That's easy. If I've got 4, then it's me, my girlfriend, and both my kids. Done. Easy peasy. 4's a good number. Less than that, difficult. Don't want the job. No, I'm sorry. Toady misses out over my children, unfortunately for him. Who will finish first, Toady or George R.R. Martin? Well, I don't know. That's a good question. I mean, I feel like maybe neither will finish. It's possible. It's possible. Fingers crossed they both do, but it's possible they won't. It's possible they won't. You would see everyone around you dying again and again. Yes, that's true. But, that's... I have had family members die, and it's horrible. But, time is a great healer. And if you've got infinite time, that's infinite healing. So, it's all good. It's all good. I mean, yeah, it's sad, but, think about that. Every time a baby is born, you're just as happy as when the last one died. You were sad. Really? Don't know about that. I'm going into very dark territory here, aren't I? Ooh, let's not consider the implications of immortality too deeply, because I think we're going to lead ourselves into a very dark place, and we'll all be sitting here with little single tears rolling down our cheeks going, I wish I hadn't thought of that. Oh, how very sad. Where are we? Let's go down here. How do you know that's not what's already happening? Well, I mean, if that was not what was already happening, or if that was what was already happening, rather, I wouldn't remember my childhood at all, and I do remember at least portions of it. That's true. Immortal just means you don't age, so I could get killed. I could still die. If you were a brain in a jar, you could wait out the tech progression until they could get you a synth body. Good, interesting idea. However, there's no guarantee that will happen. I could end up witnessing the collapse of humanity and then just being stuck in a jar until the heat death of the universe, which would be pretty tedious, I imagine. Pretty tedious. What about your parents and friends? Well, they're a step down. I'm sorry. They're a step down from my kids and my partner. I love my parents, but if I'm gonna be dishing out those immortalities, if I've got 2 more, sure, they're definitely on the list. They're gonna get them. But more than that, it's the kids, Anyway, where were we? Nightbot has very kindly mentioned my Discord channel. If anyone's interested, pop in there. It's fairly active. It does go quiet every now and again, but it's active enough to warrant muting it, so you're not constantly being bombarded by little notifications. There you go. That's another thing. I'm one of the few people who admit that I do even mute my own Discord. I just check it regularly. That's all you got to do. Let's have a little look down here. I'm fine being a brain in a jar. It's basically what we are now, only with a few moving parts. If we can be a brain in a jar in a virtual world, then that's no problem. That sounds interesting. Sounds exciting. The Matrix, great. They watch the stream. Who watches the stream, Tilier? They watch the stream. Are we talking about Robert Jordan's Wheel of Time finishers? No, that can't be it. Anyway, enough. I'm gonna have to look. Like the heads in Futurama, yes, and that's the last thing I'm saying from chat bar and black. I'm gonna go back to this and stop you looking at a wall of unmoving text. The werebison locks the peasant's right hip with the werebison's left hand. Okay, I'm not seeing any bites here. This is good. Strikes at the peasant. Shot is blocked with the steel shield. Why has a peasant got a steel shield? It's Captain America in disguise. Actually, the name of our nation in this is the Brown Avalanche, so he'd be Captain Brown Avalanche, which, I mean, I don't think that would make it past Disney marketing, to be honest. They would be worried about that on all sorts of levels. They'd be like, well, first, there's the obvious shit connotations, or if someone hasn't read deeper into it and knows that the character is, from a nation called the Brown Avalanche, they might view this as being a bit of a racist name. I mean, you don't want that. You don't want people to think you're a racist shit fetishist, do you? I mean, that's 2 very bad things to be thought to be. Okay, let's get back on track, shall we? Strikes the peasant. Shot is blocked with the steel shield. I'm liking this steel shield. I'm less worried about this peasant than I was. Attacks the peasant, but she rolls away. Grabs the peasant by the steel shield. This is where it probably goes to shit. Attacks the peasant, but scrambles away. Okay, this peasant's doing all right. Grabs the peasant by the pigtail left glove. Bites the peasant in the left lower arm. But the attack is deflected by the peasant's steel gauntlet. Oh, here's a real roller coaster. Let's keep going. Peasant strikes the werebison in the left eyelid with her steel shield, bruising the skin. The force twists the head, bruising the skin. Oh, so... or indeed... I mean, that's gotta hurt. I mean, has it ruined the eyeball? Doesn't seem to mention anything about the eyeball, does it? It did make them let go, though, so that's a good thing. Peasant punches the werebison. Werebison bites the peasant in the right upper arm, bruising the fat through the steel mail shirt, so no penetration, possibly no infection. Peasant punches the werebison. So this peasant seems to be tying the werebison up pretty well for attacks. This is good. The werebison only seems to be able to grab. This must be one of our military lads still wearing their outfit. They're still wearing their uniform, obviously. Bends the peasant's right lower leg, and the knee collapses. Oh dear. Oh dear. Bites the peasant in the head, deflected by the steel helmet. Nice. Bites the peasant in the left upper leg. Attack is deflected. Good. Bites the peasant in the left hand. Attack is deflected. Strikes the peasant, blocked by a shield. Peasant misses. Werebison releases, attacks the peasant, but she rolls away. Bites the peasant in the left hand. Attack is deflected by the peasant's steel left gauntlet. Oh, I'm loving this steel armour. This is really working for me. Grabs the peasant by the first toe right foot with its right hand. Then just releases for no reason. Just a little dainty... That's what it did, was go... And then let go. No reason to continue that hold. What are they going to do with it? Misses the Stonecrafter. Grabs the Stonecrafter down a page. Grabs the Stonecrafter. I'm not seeing anything too bad. What the fuck? The Craftsdwarf punches the werebison in the lower body with his left hand, bruising the fat. The werebison releases the grip of the werebison's left lower arm on the Stonecrafter's tongue. I missed that one. The werebison grabs the Stonecrafter by the first finger left hand with its right lower arm. Why is it... When did it start grabbing its tongue? When did this tongue business begin? No, the werebison grabs the Stonecrafter by the tongue with its left lower arm. So, sort of... in the elbow? We've got the tongue in an elbow lock? I'm not sure if that's right. What if the peasant bit the wildebeest? Interesting. Oh, Claycree and Tidy. Come on. The YouTubers would be absolutely disgusted with you if they could read that. You've got to calm down, lads. You've really got to calm down. No, you don't actually get combat reports this detailed in RimWorld. This does have an insane level of drill down in it, though, doesn't it? Anyway, Craftsdwarf, but he jumps away. Bites Stonecrafter in the head, tearing the muscle through the llama wool cap. No. Uh-oh. What's this Stonecrafter up to? Why are you charging in? This was being very, very, very deftly dealt with by the peasant, who barely took an injury. Left foot. Boa misses the werebison. Farmer misses the werebison. Grabs the Craftsdwarf. Oh dear. Oh dear. Okay. Werebison grabs the Craftsdwarf by the nose with its right lower arm. Then charges at the farmer. The farmer looks surprised. The farmer looks surprised by the ferocity of the werebison's onslaught. The werebison collides with the farmer. The farmer is knocked over and tumbles backwards. The Craftsdwarf misses the werebison. Okay, let's keep going. Let's keep going. Ooh, look at this. The spear dwarf stabs the werebison in the lower body with his steel spear. Beautiful. Tearing the muscle and tearing the guts. The farmer misses the werebison. The boa misses the werebison. The werebison locks the Craftsdwarf's right shoulder with the werebison's left upper arm. The werebison bends the Craftsdwarf's right upper arm with the werebison's left upper arm, and the right shoulder collapses. A ligament in the right shoulder has been torn, and a tendon has been torn. The werebison releases the joint lock of the werebison's left upper arm on the Craftsdwarf's right upper arm. The spearman stabs the werebison in the lower body with his steel spear, tearing the muscle and tearing the guts. An artery has been opened by this attack. The steel spear lodged firmly in the wound. The mechanic punches the werebison in the right lower leg with his right... Whatever, carry on, carry on. Werebison punches the craft dwarf in the right hand, and the part explodes into gore. Not great. Now the spear dwarf is here. Probably Fuzzy, actually. Hello, Fuzzy Logic, if you're still there in chat. He's probably going to save the day, because look, he's pulled the embedded steel spear out and gained possession. So, right, let's get back into the action and see what happens. I'm going to do 10 frame advancement. Let's see how that works out in the combat reports. Does that show us anything? Where's the spear? There's the spear. Lots of missing. Bruising fat. Releases the grip. Crafts dwarf misses. Werebison kicks the crafts dwarf in the lower body with the right hoof, bruising the muscle and bruising the guts through the emu leather coat. That's actually not a bad outcome. The crafts dwarf looks sick. He didn't get bitten. Don't worry, lad. You might survive this. I mean, do worry. You're in a very powerless situation. The chances of you dying are extremely high, and the chances of you being imprisoned for life and eternity as a weird creature are very high as well. Excuse me. I don't mind when the werebison grabs people so much. It's the biting that bothers me. No spear action, I notice, even though the spear was recovered. Let's unpause briefly. Pause again. Let's see how this is working out combat-wise. Werebison, 18 pages, not good. Let's see if we can page up, page down. And, oh, a farmer's been found dead. The right hand is ripped away and remains in the werebison's grip. Oh. Okay, things have gone poorly in places here. Where's the reclaiming... Oh no, this doesn't look good at all. The thing's flinging people around like fucking rag dolls. Okay. I want my military involved, but not the others, because they've all got the steel armour, which seems incredibly effective against this thing. The werebison bites the spear dwarf in the right upper leg, but the attack is deflected by the spear dwarf's steel greaves. See, that's the kind of stuff we want to see. That's the kind of stuff we see. Keep going down. Spear dwarf misses. Spear dwarf stabs the werebison in the right lower leg with his steel spear, tearing the skin. The butcher punches the werebison in the head with his left hand, bruising their fat. The force twists the neck. It looks like our butcher's stepped in. What else have we got? Werebison misses the spear. Oh no, that's the top. Oh, this is current. This is the current page. The werebison bites the spear dwarf in the right lower leg, but the attack is deflected by the spear dwarf's steel greaves, but he still latches on. Okay, this isn't too bad. This is I mean, it's bad, but it's not the worst it could be. Let's hope that the thing gets fucked pretty quickly. The fight's moving down the corridor. It's getting very busy. Is he dead? The fort seems to have calmed, but I'm not seeing a corpse. Equally, though, I'm not seeing a live guy. Hang on a minute. Is he turned back into his... He has. He's turned back into a non-weird creature. Okay. Let's press R for combat reports. And find him. Where is he? Goblin. There he is. He's a goblin werebison. Okay, so presumably they fully healed after turning back into a thing. Are my military still on the case? No. Okay, well we need that bastard dead as quick as possible, because if he's fanning around in our fortress, that's unacceptable. Also, have they locked the gate? No, the gate never got done. Let's go here, press remove. No, not repeat, not repeat, not repeat. Cancel, that's what we want. And let's get our military to kill and go so while he's still just a goblin. Squad. Yeah, let's do both of them now. Don't have to worry about the old bitey bites, do we? Well, we probably do. We'll have to start purging some people before next month. And then we need to find... Where is he? Ngoso. From the list. You're kidding me? Let's not have this happen. Where is he? Come on. Show your goblin self. There he is. Wait. Is he dead? Is he already dead? Oh, it's his corpse. Okay, he died. Good, good. Now, that means... Just give it a few seconds of advancement. There we go. I'm going to turn the alarm. Oh, that's why they all ran into that corridor, because that's where the fucking alert takes them. Oh, God. Could have seen that one coming. Managed to not see it coming. Oh, the alert wasn't on. Okay, whatever. Right, now we're going to go and be a little bit cheeky, a little bit cheaty. We're going to go over to Dwarf Therapist. There we go. And we're going to refresh and see who's been infected. Who are our infectoids? Well, there's two. One wrestler and one military person. Are you a good one? Oh, God, you had level 8 Spear Dwarf skill. If only Vabok had survived, they say to his face as he lives on. Ah, we've also got another one who's been infected. Fath. Anyone else? Rith. Oof. Vukar, Zuglir and Zuntir. Okay, all of these dwarves need to be put into a new military squad and placed in a wall-offable room, which is entirely doable. It's entirely doable. So we go back to the fortress. We go in here, we say, I would like a military squad, please. And based off of the respective ores, I would like another squad, if I can. No, it has to come off of this one. Create squad appointed by this leader. Bang, there we go. We're not going to give you any uniforms. There's no point, to be honest. The branded banners. Oh, I like it. Branded suggests a sort of cursed nature, a marked person. That's good. And now I need to go through Dwarf Therapist and just look and see who I can assign. I'm going to try assigning them, if I come out of here, I'm going to try assigning them via Dwarf Therapist. So if you give me one moment, assign to squad the respective ores. No, pardon, excuse me. Oh, I need to refresh my dwarves, that's why. Bear with me, I'm just getting on it, don't worry. Assign to squad the branded banners, there we go. It's advisable to open the military screen in Dwarf Fortress. Yeah, I know what I'm doing. Then this guy, bear with me, assign to squad the branded banners. I can hear your accusatory typing. I can hear the fact that you're going, what is this bullshit? How dare you? How bloody dare you cheat like this? Well, you know what I say to that? Nothing, I don't care. Let's get this guy in as well. Assign to squad, branded banners. Here we go. Assign you to the branded banners. Go. Assign you to the branded banners. Go. And you to the branded banners. They're our squad of last resort, I would have to say. We're going to have to make them a special eternal barracks. Or we could just dig out a little room. Hang on. Could just dig out a room over here to stick them in, maybe? What do we reckon? What do we think? Is there lava? Oh, good point. Yeah, we could chuck them in the lava. That's a very good point. We could post them, we could put them on like a drawbridge and then just boop, down they go. Then again, their deaths could cause moodage in the rest of the fort. Maybe it's better to have them alive and nearby. Maybe? I probably should have just started with the military master Nater. You were correct back up there in chat. You were correct. It can establish a Weirbeast daycare centre for children. Interesting. Not a bad idea. Tidy's starting an infected lava hype train party, which seems interesting. Maybe do that. Maybe we do that. Lava party. I tell you what, we'll take a poll in a little while. We'll take a poll deciding what to do. For now, I'm just going to segregate them because that's going to be useful, right? Keep them out of the way. Do we do it in a little dirt chamber or do we do it in a proper tunnel? It's probably best for them to be on the outside of the traps, right? So we'll use it as an excuse to dig some of these gemstones out. There we go. There's one. And then we make this little room here our prison for our Weirbeasts. Unfortunately, we're probably going to lose a bit of steel armour because actually I need to put that on a much higher priority. Priority 1, there we go. There we go. All miners report to the prison zone. Do Weirbeasts get held in with doors if we make them forbidden, or do we need to use... I'm going to use copper floodgates. It's probably for the best. Let's do it. B... capital X, is it? X, floodgate, lovely. Pop that in there. Nice, copper floodgate, good. Nice and antibacterial. Should stop any unwanted infections. Although it is also going to trap our miners in there. B, trap component lever. And then we're going to put that lever just here on the other side of the traps because... In fact, no, we're going to put it in here in the trap storeroom. There we go. Lovely. And then when that's in, we can connect it up to the floodgate. Yay, all of our miners have left. That's good. So I can say S, branded banners, please position yourselves, which is P if I'm not very much mistaken. No, that's select individuals. M for move. I want you guys in this room. Yeah? You going to do that? You're going to come in? You're going to visit this area like you should? I could also make it a burrow just for extra, for doubling down. W, add a new burrow. Define the burrow is enter? Yes, it is. And then we say this, bang, lovely. Name burrow. Quarantine. There we go. Quarantine. And then we go back and wait. Can I set the military boys that I made, their squad, to go to a burrow? I think I can, can't I? M, alarms, the banded banners, you guys should be in quarantine. Right? Have I done that right? It looks like I might have. Are they going in there? Are their friends going in there? Come on, everybody. What is this? This is every dwarf in the fortress heading into that room, isn't it? Okay, that's not the correct way to do it. So how do we set them? Enter set squad to alert. No? Everybody else coming out? Is that how it works? Potentially. There's a corpse in here. Why is there a corpse in here? That doesn't seem a good idea. Did someone just drop it because of an alert? They did, didn't they? Fucking hell. Place a door to let them into the trading post when the filthy elves come. Oh, it's not the worst move that I've ever heard of, actually. That's a pretty decent move. Why aren't they standing in there, though? That is a problem. I need to assign the dwarves individually to the bloody thing, don't I? It's okay, though. It's okay. Let's do it. Let's do it. Let's say W. W. Quarantine. Oh, for fuck's sake. Quarantine. Add citizens to burrow. Okay, so we are looking for Vabok something or other. S. V-A-B-O-K. Great, we've got 4 Vaboks. The one we want is Babush Dash Dadosh? No. Vabok Babindakost. Oh. He's already going under another pseudonym. This isn't good. This isn't good at all. Oh. Why aren't they doing their position? That's what I want to know. They're not going in there using their military assignments. Make a barracks there, assign them to barracks full time. That would... Okay, we'll try it again. Oops, sorry, I'm in the wrong screen. Surely there can't be all the Vaboks. Hang on. Nothing. Sort by nothing. If I arrange them by name, there we go. And I go to the V's, I find Vabok, and where are all the other Vaboks? So it's not Vabok, that one, top one. It's not Alathamat. Where is he? That one. No, they're all there. So he's now got a different name. What is this? Fucking hell. Vabok the Woodburner. Okay, so if we look for Woodburner as a thing, can we do that? Presumably he's not going under a false profession. That feels like a ruse that could be collapsed easily. Woodburner. Besmar! Didn't he die? Didn't Besmar die in the thing? Actually, I figured it out. We go to the military screen and we look at who's in the branded banners. Nobody. Of course nobody's in there. For fuck's sake. Nobody's been put in there. Brilliant, scoundrel. Absolutely excellent. Let's try that again. Okay, here they are. So we've got Kulet Abanamath. Fath. This is so annoying. P positions. Can we give them individual positions? No? Doesn't seem to want me to do that. Okay, so Kulet Abanamath. Kulet Abanamath. He's going in there. So W, quarantine, C, search, S, Kulet. There he is, Kulet Abanamath. You have been assigned to the... Have you? There we go. You've been assigned to the burrow. Who's next? Back to the military screen. Here we go. Down to the branded banners. It's Fath Sasterferb, the crafts dwarf. Okay. Let me just check that one more time because I forgot the first name properly. Fath Sasterferb. So let's look up the Faths. W, quarantine, add a new dwarf. Search Fath. Oh god, why do we have to have so many? I think it's this top one, right? Yeah, Fath the crafts dwarf. Bomb. You're going into the burrow. Lovely. Next we go back to the military screen. Excuse me for this tedium, but kind of necessary. Rith Stinthadsesis. Whatever. Rith. So let's go W, quarantine, C, search Rith. There he is, the ranger. In you go. Then we go and back to the military scheme. Who's after Rith? Vukar Zonarzes. Okay, it's fine. We can put Vukar in there. Vukar. V-U-C. There he is, the Weaver. We're a Weaver. You can change form into probably a bison. Let's go to military. Down to the branded banners. Vukar. Now it's Zuglar Law Sith Bilbish. Whatever. Zuglar. Zuglar. Where are you, Zuglar? Z-U-G. That's gotta be him. There can't be that many Zuglars in the fortress, right? And then back to the military screen for the final one, who is Zuntir Kithen. Excuse me. So W, quarantine, quarantine dwarf. Oh fuck, I forgot his name. It took seconds, but I did it. It was Zuntir. That was it. Zuntir. W. C. Search Z-U-N-T. There he is. Zuntir. Lovely. He's a mechanic. I have to need to get another one of those in place. Right, now the quarantine has been declared. They should be able to get in there. I should probably remove their military orders, shouldn't I? Let's do that. S. Already removed. It's fine. Everybody get in your little burrow. Oh, they can't. This lever needs hooking up, doesn't it? Let's get this done quick. You. Add. Link up to floodgate, which is F. Not that one. Not that one. That one. There we go. Copper floodgate. Link up. Bump, bump. Mechanism's done. Do it now. Add. Pull lever. Boom. That should happen in the right order. Let's go and check that we closed the lever for the dining hall and we're not flooding the well. That could be a problem. Why is there blood on the floor? It's open, that's good. It's going to 6s and 7s. It's not quite made it to 7 yet, so we'll let it fill up to 7 and then we'll close the floodgates again. Nobody's in here. That's because they're not doing the lever, of course, you idiot scoundrel. Come on, pay attention. Don't be a little dickens. Let that door open, get them in, then we'll lock them in and everything's tickety-boo after that. Everything will be absolutely fine. Done it? Linked it up? Has anybody linked it up? Has it been done? It's been done. We're just waiting for someone to pull the lever. Let's put an alert on that. There we go. Bosh, door opens. Lovely. Now our infected lads should rush in there and stay there. One of them's gone in. You are a... Timing is everything, Dwarf Fortress, and you seem to have perfected the way to upset me. A vile force of darkness has arrived. Let's press enter to see what we are dealing with. It's Gobbos. It's Gobbos. Oh dear. What do we do? What do we do with this scenario, eh? Do we call everyone into the alert and pull the lever? I mean, that seems like the most sensible manoeuvre, right? We got pretty much nobody out here looking at it. Got these lads down here, but they can make it inside, no problem. We're doing it. I'm going to say military screen, alerts, burrow 1. There we go. Everybody called into burrow 1. And then we also keep watching the Gobbos. How fast are they moving? Where are they? There they are. Oh my god, we got this little lad. He's not getting in, is he? There's no way he's making it in. Or is he? Am I willing to risk the fortress by leaving the gates open? Am I? Oh no, the weird creatures have all come out of the fucking... It's okay. Once we've closed the outer gate, we can take the alarm off and all the weird creatures will rush into the correct positions. Yes? Dwarf Fortress? Hmm? Qu'est-ce que c'est? Yes? Yes? Is that our last boy coming in? No, this is our last boy. Come on. You can do it. You can make it. You can get in. Right, once he's in sight of the doors from here, I'm going to order the lever pulled. Sorry, sir. It's happening before you get in. I'm getting too spooked. Too spoopy for me. Oh, there he is. There he is. Too spoopy for poopy. Come on. Do the lever. There we go. Add a new lever. Pull. Do it now. Bang. Get it pulled. Get it pulled. No one's pulled it yet. Why haven't you pulled it? There's literally people standing on it. Pull the fucking thing. It's been pulled. Get in that door. Get in. He's done it. Close the gate. Do it. Do it. Do it now. Oh, looks like we've got a chicken that didn't make it in, but that's fine. Now. Oh, done that wrong. Military. We go to the alert screen. We turn off the proper burrow alert. And then all of our quarantine boys run back into their quarantine. Don't they? Don't they? Don't they? Not just you, the rest of you as well. Come on. Suglar, definitely one of the people. Can we get everybody else in who's supposed to be living in there now? Come on. You're free to no longer be involved in any of the nonsense that you were otherwise involved in before. Maybe I should just disable all of their labours. We've got 2 of them in. We're waiting for 7. I'm going to do it. I'm going over to Dwarf Therapist and I'm going to disable all their labours. Sort by squad. There we go. This is the one. Let's go to the labours screen. You're not doing that. You're not doing that. You're not doing that. None of you are feeding prisoners anymore. Doesn't make any sense to have you doing any of these jobs. Let's disable this. Come over there. You don't want to do that. You don't want to do that. No gelding for you. And then we come over here and we can disable all these. No? Is that not how it works? Stop, you crazy cat, you. Right, now we commit those changes and then we can just run across there and take out all of those and commit. Now they shouldn't be doing anything else and we can go back to the fortress and resume the activities. Right, you're not doing anything, you're just going straight for there. Come on, before the end of the month, please. Please? We've got 3 of them in. Come on. 4 more and we're good. 4 more and we are good. Everybody get the fuckers in there. Come on. Everybody in. absolutely everybody in. We need to get this door closed before the end of the month. I don't like any of you not going straight there. You have been assigned. Come on. Why aren't you going? Oh, this is bad. This is very bad. Nope. In comes this guy. You're, yep, Zuntir, definitely. Definitely one of the cursed. 4. We need 3 more. There should be 3 more dwarves coming in. Sure, we're at 49 frames a second. That is slowing things down. But that cat, look how fast it's going. Jesus Christ. They must move pretty nippily. Right, are these more people coming in for the quarantine? Very good. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We've got 2 more to arrive. This looks like a guy with purpose in his step. Nope, apparently not. Come on. 2 more. 2 more, and that's the entire cursed squad in one room, and we can pull the lever again. Fuck's sake, guys, come on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I am counting it right, aren't I? 5. Let me just pause the action. I'm going to go back and count them in the squad again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. What? 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Am I missing somebody? Did I not put somebody in? No, I think we're good. Okay, there's only 6 of them. We're waiting for 1 more. Fair enough. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then we need 1 more lad, and then we're set. And that lever can be pulled. Come on, where are you? Get in there. Hurry up. Get a trot on. Who've we got in? Let's have a little look. We've got Zuglar, Rith, Zuntir, Fath, and Vukar. What this means, actually, is that... oops, a daisy, wrong screen. We might have an extra person in. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh, no. So, Kulet, Fath, Rith, Vukar, Zuntir. It was Zuglar who wasn't in there, wasn't it? Let's have a little look at Zuglar. Can we move to this guy? Where is he? You. Zuglar. Do a search with Q, Z, U, G, L, A, R. The boa. There he is. No job. Where are you? Come on. Oh, he's in there. I got the wrong one. Zuglar, Fath, Rith, Zuntir, and Vukar. Who was the one that was left over then? Kulet. There's no Kulet in there. Okay, let's look for Kulet. U, Q, K, U, L, E, T. There he is. Let's zoom to him. Oh, no. This is no good. You can't be in there. Shit. Let's go over to therapist and have a little look. Let's go and see how he's doing in terms of wounds. Health. Here we go. Kulet. There he is. Currently, ability to stand. Oh no. Well, hang on. There is a solution. There is a solution. Nobody panic, okay? Everybody calm down. I mean, we're all running around like headless chickens. It's very undignified. Settle it. Relax. All we need to do is build a wall around him. So we will build capital C W, and then I'm going to say like that. There we go. Where are the blocks? Nearest blocks would probably be a good idea. Bars, logs, blocks, diorite blocks. That's fine. Use those. We'll also want to put one across. Where is it? W. There we go. Across the bottom like this. Bash, diorite blocks, and then one more wall goes in there. Diorite blocks. And this should result in a secure thing. Right, now, while this is good, let's pull this lever, because he's going to have to go in the next lot. Add, pull lever, do it now. There we go. That should secure that room. And then we can go down to the hospital again and hope that this gets built in time. Come on, people. Come on, people. Come on, people. You can do it, dwarves. Get those blocks. Build that wall. Build that wall. Build that wall. Build that wall. Don't wall yourself in. Oh, thank God for that. Hello? What happened here? It's all right. Sibrek the Armourer just withdrew from society. It's not like we've got a lot on the go at the moment. It's fine. We can handle this. It's absolutely fine. Remind me to look for Sibrex's mood. Okay? Okay. The weird creatures defending the base might work, you know. I mean, if they transform while the goblins are still about, we'll just fucking open it up and let them charge in. Oh no, we can't. They don't have direct access to the exterior of the fortress. That's a problem. We'll see, though. We'll see. Convincing Wuhan RP. Oh, I'm not familiar with Wuhan RP. Oh, did I cough? Wait. Sorry, that's closed off. That's fantastic. That weird creature is safe. Let's go down to the hospital. Is he walled in yet? No, not yet. Have these been suspended? No, they're both viable jobs. They're getting done. Oh my god, a surgeon's just gone in there. And what's going on now? Has he claimed a workshop? He's claimed a workshop. That's fine. That's fine. Let's just go down again. Back to the hospital. Hope the surgeon pisses off before someone walls him in. And now a surgeon walls his patient in. Not quite sure that stands up to scrutiny under the Hippocratic Oath, but okay, we'll allow it for now. We'll allow it for now. I've got a big old spot coming in on my jaw here. It's not good. Ow. Oh, the walling in the infected joke. Oh, I get you. I get you now. Yeah, it's a bit grim, isn't it? Bit of a grim thing to do, but luckily they're infected with lycanthropy, so there is they will just fully heal the moment they turn. We can deconstruct the wall and then send them up to here and bish bash bosh, close the door again, everything will be fine. Where are those gobbos? What are they up to? Just having a little prat around. Yeah, they're a bit bored out there, I'd imagine. There's not much for them to do. I don't think we've got any grazing animals left in our things, which is good. We don't want our grazing animals being slaughtered by marauding goblins. That would be a pain in the arse. Oh my god, it's 4 o'clock already. I've been going for an hour and a half. That went quick. I'm probably going to want to stop about 5 o'clock because there's a stream I want to watch. Maybe we'll raid it. We'll see. We'll see. Let's keep going down. This is all good. Oh, we need the mood. We need our moody boy. He's just staying in the bloody thing, isn't he? Pictures of glass, stacked cloth, skeletons, shining bars of metal, skeletons. Well, bars of metal, no problem. Leather shouldn't be an issue. Glass, we can definitely provide. And stacked cloth, it's bones and cloth that we need. So first of all, we'll go and set this to make some glass. Add green glass. Raw green glass? Is that what he needs? Give it a go. Let's do it on both of them. Add green glass, raw green glass. Lovely. Then we come over to the stock screens. Look at our animals. Who can we butcher? Excuse me, a cat? I don't think that's worth it. KV sow? That'll do. Butcher that. Butcher? Oh, that's not... Oh, God. There's the straight sow. Butcher. Butcher that. Some kittens. I've got a few too many kittens. Let's butcher one. Reindeer. Butcher that. Don't need that. Bull. Don't need that. You. Don't need that. Pea chicken and alpaca. Let's butcher all of them. Let's get some bones in here. Right, let's resume. Go back. Hopefully we'll see him launch himself out of the workshop the second either bones or glass have been produced, which shouldn't be a problem. We should have a glass maker available. We should have a butcher available, unless our only butcher is currently sitting in the hospital, but I don't think that's the case. I don't think so. I think we're good. The skeletons are outside. It's okay. It's okay. We can make more. We can make some more. All we've got to do is kill some animals. Easy peasy. Easel peasel, he says. Not entirely so. There we go. Look, off they go. And it looks like he's going for bones because I don't think the glass has been made yet, which is being done now. Someone's just gone to get the sand. Lovely. He's gone up to the dining hall, I will guess, which is here, near the butcher. There he is. Look, he's coming out of the butcher's right now. Let's follow him. Oh, my favourite Simon Swerwer track, just as we get an item mid-siege. Very good. I like that. I think it's a good thing. Okay. He's got a bone item. Lovely. Now he's running off to get something else. Maybe more bones. Could be leather. Could be all sorts of things, to be fair. I'm not entirely sure what he's going for. Looks like a stone of some kind. Yeah, he's going for leather. He's going for leather. There it is. Picked up a piece, heading back now. Hello, Druids Mead, welcome back. Thanks for joining us. I'm not surprised you haven't long woken up, to be honest. I haven't actually woken up that long ago. I got up about 12 o'clock midday. Actually, what, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Yeah, about half 11 actually, so I've been up for a while. Ah, there he is, going to get some green glass. Very nice, but what is he going to make? Oh, he hasn't started his mood yet. He's still going. He's still collecting items. Shining bars. He wanted shining bars. Nope. More leather. Or more stone? Stacks of cloth. He wanted stacks of cloth, didn't he? There he goes. Have our weird creatures turned again? They have, look. In fact, they've turned back. Oh. That was a nice quick turnaround, wasn't it? Check the alerts. Yeah, they did turn back, didn't they? Transformed into a dwarf. So they've recently just... I'm sorry, I'm going to watch this mood. We'll deal with the weird creatures in a minute. They're all walled in. It's perfectly safe. There's no need to worry. We've got everybody. He thinks. Let's just quickly read the dwarves in Dwarf Therapist while this is going on. Check that... Interesting. We only have 3 weird creatures left, which can only mean that they've killed each other. Oh. Why is it paused? Oh, he's begun his mysterious construction. Good. Well, we can look away from that now. Let's see how many there are in here. Yeah, look, they've killed each other. Like moles in a bucket. They've gone apeshit and started hacking each other up. I wasn't expecting that. Maybe they changed a little too late? I don't know. Let's have a look at the combat reports. The gem cutter. I was attacked. I am not exhilarated. Stop. This isn't happening. I am in the midst of the face of death. Oh, sorry. I'm in the midst of conflict. I laugh in the face of death. This is... Goblin crossbowman? Fighting a Kia. Okay. Not a problem. You keep fighting those Kias. I don't really care about your Kia conflicts. And maybe you could go through my rubbish piles and steal some trash. Feel free, trash people. Okay. Is our guy in the hospital still good? Let's have a little peek. Hospital? Hospital. Yep, there he is, still walled in. There's only 3 of them left, so there's 2 left in the little quarantine zone and 1 in the hospital. So, fingers crossed, the last 2 in the quarantine zone will eat each other up. They must be shitting it. They're just waiting for the full moon that they can't even see. Poor lads. Poor lads. They're bricked up like a sulky steam engine. Sulky steam engine? Is that a Thomas the Tank Engine reference? How did the Rassel boys do in the fight? They didn't actually get involved directly. One of them got infected, but I don't think that's too bad. He can walk to the quarantine, but fucking hell, what's going on? Who opened that and why? We've got no more infections. Jesus Christ, this is unacceptable. Build X floodgate. Copper floodgate. Somebody smashed it in. This is worrying. Let's get that put back in. That's cool. Oh, yes, I'm referring to Henry, who refused to go out in the rain, so the fat cunt roller ordered him entombed, bricked up in a tunnel. That is a little bit extreme, isn't it? That's a very dark edge. A very, very dark edge of Thomas the Tank Engine. What are you doing in there? Please, guys, I'm forbidding all this shit. DBF. Nothing in here is allowed. All forbidden. Leave it alone. Nobody come collect it. But do put that fucking gate in as quick as you can. What are you doing, sir? Get out. Clean? Nah, mate. That is not what you want to be doing in there. I need to make more floodgates. Actually, it might make more sense just to wall this in. I mean, floodgates are one thing, but... ooh, here we go. Sibrek Inethabir, the armourer, has created Zudenkab, a steel breastplate. He claims it as a family heirloom. Lovely, let's take a look at it. Let's see what this beauty's like. Nice. Artifact armour worth 97 grand. Keeper names. I like it. Let's have a little look. This is a steel breastplate. All craftsdwarfship is of the highest quality. It is decorated with alpaca bone and encircled with bands of cave spider silk. This object menaces with spikes of pig bone, yak leather, and green glass. On the item is an image of Zon Wordcraft, the dwarf, and dwarves in steel. Zon Wordcraft is surrounded by the dwarves. The artwork relates to the ascension of the dwarf Zon Wordcraft to the position of King of the Waxy Channels in the early spring of 501. Now, I'm not giving any orders here by a long shot. If anybody does want to create a piece of artwork based on things that have been made in the stream, this is probably the one. A lovely bit of steel armour. Very nice. Beautiful. Indestructible, in fact. Weird creatures are building destroyers when transformed. Your floodgate is a building. Use a wall or a bridge. Okay, that makes sense. Let's get out here. Go up there. Get in there. Remove building. Okay. Build. Capital C. W. Pop a wall in there. Lovely. Make it out of diorite blocks. Very nice. And hope it gets done before the next full moon. Resume. Resuming. Wow, I'm pretty excited. Let's make sure that... Oh, did they claim it as a family heirloom? I was going to try and make sure that the leader of the guards actually had their outfit, but maybe we'll have to let them die of natural causes before it can be handed off to members of the fortress. Or did they donate it? I can't remember. Force that onto the captain of your main squad. I would like that Wacko Jacko glove. Wrestle with a smooth hand. Ah, okay. So the captain of my main squad gets the breastplate, and then the crazy glove goes to the wrestling leader. Why not? What about my boiling piss fan art? No, that was lovely, Tidy. Don't get me wrong. I was very boiling piss. Adrian Charles. I do not know the link between piss boiling and Adrian Charles. I'm intrigued. I didn't know the business show, whatever it was called, the money program, had any kind of piss boiling Oh my goodness me. Is the siege over? The brush titan, Otira Vamalova, has come. A great three-eyed stag beetle. It has an enormous shell, and it has an austere look about it. Its light brown exoskeleton is warty. Beware its deadly spittle. There it is. Where is it in relation to the fortress? Let's zoom out a bit. Okay, it's somewhat up the slope. Are the goblins still abound? They are. This could be messy. This could be quite messy. This might work out for us, actually. We're all walled in. We're nice and safe. It's all good. Let's not panic about this. Let's not panic. Let's see if this plays out our way. Also, I need to put some more people in the military, and I need to make some more armour for them, because we're running low. Excuse me. First, though, what time is it? It's 4:12, and I'm only really going to go until about 5. Should I stop the recording and start again? Because I really need to go for a blue. Let's just leave it going. Chat, keep the YouTubers happy if you can. I'm going to disappear for a couple of seconds. Just going to mute the microphone. Desperately need the toilet. So see you in a little while. Bye. Hello, I'm back again. Let's put the headphones back in. There we go. Very nice. Very nice. Okay, oh, I should have left that unpaused. Never mind. There we go. Unpaused again. Maybe I should place a few more spike traps. Oh, is this one still fucking suspended? Oh, Jesus Christ. Stop suspending construction. What is up with you people? Let's check the bar stocks. Have we got enough steel bars now to make some more stuff? Bars, steel bars, 29. Holy shit, nowhere near enough. Let's carry on with the steel duping. Oh, I pressed the wrong button there, didn't I? That's what we're looking for. This place. Yeah, it looks like they're on the steel duping now. It's not too bad. What do I want to make out of glass? What should I be making out of glass? We've got a little stockpile of sand building up. We can probably start creating some interesting stuff. Glass spikes. I feel like glass spikes would be good for a trap, right? Mix in some glass, copper and all that kind of stuff. Be nice. Let's get our glass makers skilled up by creating some glass spikes. I'm guessing that they're going to be... should we make it a constant order or just make a specific number? Will glass spikes end up going into this spike stockpile, I wonder? Let's just take a look at the settings and see what's going on. Furniture, siege ammo. Oh, no. It's only for mechanisms, that one, apparently. Okay. Let's also make it for weapons and trap components. Not weapons, forbid. Yes, trap components, but not made out of steel. So we'll turn steel off. There we go. Not spiked balls. There we go. In fact, not in any of these. Just serrated discs and menacing spikes. That should be cool, right? Yeah? Cool. Okay. Back down to the workshop. We've got a corpse problem building up in the dining room. It's okay, we'll get around. We'll sort it out. We'll sort it out. And here, I am going to say make green glass menacing spikes. Where are they? There we go, menacing green glass spikes. Make it a repeat, Alt W, workflow constraints, add green glass, and I would like to keep a stock of how many? Let's keep it at a stock of 100. So 50-100. There we go, that'll be nice. And then this one here, we should probably... Fuck off. Ugh. This one here, we should probably have making raw... No, not raw green glass. They make the spike straight away, don't they? So you don't have to make... You just take the sand, make the glass spike. That's all cool. That's all cool. Okay. Leave that one empty for now. We'll just let our guys level up. What have we got going on here? I want to see Goblin v Titan. Good point. Let's go to the surface and see what happens. Oh shit. It may be over already. Others. Where's the Titan? Goblins. Holy shit. They actually brought a substantial force. And they've killed the Titan. They can't have killed the Titan already, can they? They have. The Titan was just nothing. It was bullshit Titan. 7 pages. Okay. It's all grey because we don't really have a side in this. Attacks the Goblin Lasher. Titan breeds a glob of Titan extract. Goblin Spearman jumps away. Lasher lashes the Brush Titan in the neck, chipping the chitin. Brush Titan strikes the Goblin Maceman, but the shot is blocked. The Brush Titan kicks the Goblin Maceman in the left leg with its left second foot, bruising the skin through the iron chain leggings. Brush Titan falls over down here. Yeah, I think they overcame it with just sheer force of numbers. The Goblin Swordsman strikes the Brush Titan in the right mandible with his iron shield, tearing the fat and bruising the muscle. Actually, looking at this, I don't think the Titan had even a vague chance. And he missed them with all his spit. Goblin Maceman latches on firmly. Breaks the grip, blah blah blah. Yeah, I mean, Iron spear lodged in the wound. It's looking pretty shit for the Brush Titan. In fact, I don't think a single goblin got killed. I'm not seeing any dead gobbos. The goblin spearman stabs the Brush Titan in the thorax with his iron spear, and the injured part is cloven asunder. Cloven asunder, you say? An artery has been opened by the attack. The major artery in the heart has been opened by the attack. So they basically speared the giant stag beetle to death. Sad, really. I thought the gobbos might have had a little bit more of a problem with it, but no. Sadly not. Sorry, Dragonfire. I didn't think the fight would begin and end so quickly, and as such, I thought we could have time to go back to it. But no. Dear oh dear. Tidy was right though. Totally voting for the goblins. It's good. Check the dead missing. Okay. Dead missing. Oh no, hang on. We got a goblin dead. Oh, hang on. That's the weird goblin that turned up. Stray baby alpaca. Gem cutter. Weir Bison Weaver, dead. Krastorf, Militia Captain. Merchant. Weir Bison. No! The Titan's not on there, is it? Oh, there it is. The Titan's right up there. Yeah, dead. Man, those goblins are pretty tough. Maybe I should put some more cage traps down. Slightly worried about that. It was a fairly substantial raid, and I think only the second goblin raid. Oh, and hello, Plutonium Jesus. Welcome back to the stream. Thanks for joining us. Spears and thoraxes. Diana was the second to die, actually, Tidy. The first to die was... what was his name? Let's go to the graveyard and have a look. I should remember. It began with F. What was your name? What was his name? Faulkner 1984. That was the one. Dead as a doornail. First to be killed. Like, he got named, and then minutes later, dead. Killed up. Like a poor old bastard. Let's get some more of these spiky points down. What's the deal? Why are they suspending this construction? Needs melt designated item. What are you talking about? We should have loads of melt designated items. Hang on, stocks. Let's get the bars. 43 steel bars. Okay, interesting. Let's go E. Search for steel. Steel spikes, steel anvil, steel bars, steel battle axe, bolt, breastplate, chain leggings, greaves, helm, gauntlet, mail shirt, pick, blah blah blah. Anything in there that we don't actually want? Not really. It's all fairly useful stuff. That's fine. I'm going to cancel this thing. Remove construction. Bang. There we go. Good. Everyone reclaim those balls, or spikes rather. And we're going to put some more in. Build. Trap. Upright spear spike trap. I'm going to pop one here. There we go. And in it, we're going to put... Okay, we need more copper spikes or more glass spikes to make it worthwhile. So we'll leave it for now. We'll let it all build up a bit. And maybe we'll be able to get this sodding one in the corner to build. Just going to go through and check that these are all... Yeah, they're all fine. They're all done. It was just that last one that never got made for some reason. Also, we should put some more bins in here. No, 20 bins. It's fine. Don't worry. You're allowed. Speak of the devil, here comes a dwarf with a bin. Didn't seem to actually put it in place, though. That was odd. Turned up, bin vanished. Unusual. Who have we got here in chat? Hello, a new name. Einajan, or Einajan? Einajan. Einajan, that's what I'm going with. That's my first guess. Let me know if it's wrong. It's because a tasked item is blocking the sight. Ah, okay. So... that menacing copper spike is forbidden. Holy shit. Oh my god. Okay, so we should be able to set that going. Oh look, we've got a nice green glass spike appearing in the stockpile. That's good. That's very good. Okay, get that menacing copper spike out of there, somebody. Move it, move it, move it, and then we can put some more spikes in and have a lovely jabby corridor to deal with the goblins when we finally decide to let them in. Assuming we ever do that. Because right now they're busy in doing little siegey stuff. Probably unaware that we have full access to water and... speaking of which, I should close that gate, shouldn't I? Yeah, let's do it, just in case. Let's do it. That's the wrong one, it's that one. Add, pull, do it now. This is the lever for the spikes, so don't worry about that one yet. Leave that as is. Oh, here they are, look, they're regathering down here. Little gobbos. Sad little gobbos. Eventually, soon to be dead little gobbos. That'll be nice. That's the dream. I dreamed a dream of goblin dies. I crushed its head with my hammer. Look at that. Somehow working Dwarf Fortress and Les Miserables into a single whole. Perfectly meshed, as if they were born together. Conjoined twins. Les Miser Dwarves. Les Miser Fortress. Dwarf Farable. I don't know, I don't think that works. Dwarfarabla sounds nice, it has a certain something about it, but I don't think it's the perfect extension of that concept. Let's see if we can build another weapon trap now. BTS, upright weapon, bung it there, menacing copper spikes, lovely, and that should be done. Ah, finally. Finally, get it built. Get her built, lads. Get our lovely jabby copper corridor on the way. Ad-lib of Twitch Sing stream when? I mean, I don't know. I've got no idea. I mean, it has to be said, the misses vastly outnumber the hits on my attempts at musicality. I'm pretty sure chat can back me up on this. Those who have been here regularly before will be able to say, yep, no, his attempts at making music are slapdash at best. Verifiably awful. It's way more goblins than we can deal with the cage traps we have, but once we've got this full corridor filled with up and downy spikes, I think it's going to be a real joy to have the goblins chomping in here, because it will give us an enormous amount of goblinite. Not that we need it, because we're duping steel out of what we've got, but hey, never mind. Oh look, they've turned again. And then there was one. We only have 2 of the weird creatures left in the fortress. I didn't realise they killed each other. That's very efficient. That's good. That's very nice. Proper berserkers. So if we can get the one out of the hospital, that'll be nice, wouldn't it? It'd be lovely. Oh, look at this poor sap panicking. There's a dead body. Well, you did kill them. It's kind of your own fault. You can't start complaining about the fact that there's a corpse in the room when you went loopy and started murdering people. Can you? Or can you? Maybe you can. I don't know. What's this? Copper crossbow. Okay, sure. Apparently not got anywhere to live in the fortress, so they just leave it where it is. Excuse me. Let's keep looking. It's all very quiet at the moment. I maybe should check my military again, just to be sure. What in the name of fucking hell has happened here? Why has our carpenter's workshop been smashed to shit? And the ashery as well. Who went apeshit and had a mood? Build workshop, carpenter's workshop. Right, pop that there for a start. Make it out of diorite, because it's close. There we go. And then, do I need an ashery again yet? Probably, right? Let's build it. It's a metal forge, isn't it? So it's E and wood furnace W. That's what makes ashes, isn't it? Or is there actually an ashery? Should we build it ironically out of charcoal? Sounds like it'll burn down. Let's build it out of quartzite. Don't want another wood furnace. Let's quickly look in here and see, is there an ashery? Archery target, which kind of looked like ashery for a second, but that wasn't it. Restraint, animal trap, support, instrument. I think we're good. Workshop. Oh, an ashery is a thing. Okay, an ashery. There we go. Let's put that. Needs empty barrel. Okay, we've got to wait for the barrel stockpile to rebuild. which also means need to wait for the carpenter's workshop to get rebuilt. God damn it. Dag a nabbit, indeed. We could put a craftsdwarf workshop in there as well for woodcrafters, maybe. Nah, it's too much. It's too much. Hello, Cupo. Welcome back. Thanks for joining us. No, I can move in the sunlight. I mean, I have the curtains closed, but that's not necessary. That's just for the glare on the screen and the fact that I would be nothing but a silhouette if I had them open. Forgot I had this big glass of water. Oh, that's nice. Very pleasant. Extremely pleasant, I would just go as far to say. Oh my god, it's already 4:30. My goodness, my giddy aunt, as they say. Oh, the carpenter's workshop's back. Has it retained my build orders? No, it has not. So, in that case, let's put the order for beds in. Let's repeat. Alt W, 5 to 10. That's fine. Okay, let's add an order for barrels, which is V. Repeat. Alt W, 5 to 10. It kept the order. That's good. What else do we have being made? Bins. That was it, which is N. Lovely. Repeat. Alt W. Lovely. Did I have anything else on the go from the carpenter's workshop? I mean, we were copper balling it, so spiked wooden balls are no longer the thing. A cavey boar is starving. Oh, the tragedy. Oh, the horror. Oh, the sadness. Oh, I don't care. I think we're okay. I think we've rebuilt the workflow again, and once they've got a barrel in place, we should be able to build a ashery. Build workshop. You know what? Ashery like that. Oh, we can't planning mode it, can we? Nope, sadly not. Sadly not. Menacing steel spike masterpiece, that's fine, but we're going to melt it, so everybody calm down, don't get too excited about it. Okay, things are, despite repeated potential stream-ending problems, we're doing okay. We dealt with the Weir Bison, the Weir Bisi, the Weir Bisons. We didn't deal with the Titan, we let the goblins do that, and we're in the current process of ignoring the goblins. Let's just check how's our kitchen doing? Got any drink? Still got a bit of drink, we're okay, but we can also quickly disable all the cooking on those. We don't want people cooking any of our booze. That's for drinking. Booze is for drinking. Have we got anyone making meals, actually? Prepare a fine meal. We have got people preparing fine meals. That's fine. That's all good. Everybody stop panicking. It's absolutely imperative that you cease your panicking. I'm going to check our military squads. We've got 9 wrestlers and there's 2 spaces left in the other squad. And then the branded banners only got 1 or 2 people left because they're both weird creatures who should be basically killing each other soon. Next time I notice the transformation, we'll destroy both the walls, we'll let them get to each other, and then we'll wall it in again. And then there'll only be 1 weird creature left, presumably in very poorly fitting steel armour. If you need several items on repeat forever, you might get good results from extra workshops. The Weir boys couldn't have killed each other, you must have some curse still in the fort. No, the Weir boys have killed each other. We locked them all in a room, and they killed each other. Hello, what's happened? Why are we paused? Someone's become a woodworker. A boa. What's going on here? Right, just give me a second. I'm going to have a quick look at Dwarf Therapist, just refreshing it. Oh, we're good. We've got no more weird creatures. They definitely killed each other. They could injure each other mortally and bleed to death. Ah, okay. Maybe that's how it worked out. They all bled to death. No wonder there's so much blood on the floor. What's going on here? There's a corpse. Why is there a corpse? Sheep wool dress. Someone's got a corpse. I'm not happy with that. Let's deforbid all their gear. Even though I should be air doing that. Air doing it? Area designating that. Full-blown crash. Not what I would describe as an ideal scenario. Shit. Ah, shit. Right, let's see how far the last save was. That was miles ago, wasn't it? That was ages ago. Oh, God. Ah, 2 layers of music. Stop. No, leave me alone, music. Leave me alone. There we go. Let's zoom in a bit. Oh, that's really annoying. That's supremely annoying. Is it going to be prior to the thing? Pause. Let's just remember where we are. Music and sound. Turn that off. I really should set that in the lazy noob pack. There we go. And we can have some swirler back on. There we go. Okay, so where were we? Where is our current... Well, it's prior to the Weirbeast attack. So there's that. You know what? While we're here, I'm going to test quicksave to see if it is viable in this mode. QUICKSAVE. Looks like it works. Okay, we can rely on quicksave. It's not too bad a problem. Ah, what a frustrating crash. What a frustrating crash. Although, having said that, it does give us one of our nice little time loops to play with. We kind of know what's coming. We can... Oh, we didn't get the steel breastplate. Please let us have the steel breastplate. That was a fucking brilliant item. The breastplate that would never be. Oh, my soul, it hurts. Okay, well, let's fingers crossed that is what gets made the next time round. And let's also... are we going to haul everybody in here in preparation for the Weirbeast turning up? Because this time, I feel like we need to set a much more sensible set of burrows. Okay? Oh, this is so fucking... so fucking annoying. Uberubert says, my fortress is now filled with pale slayer dwarves and they keep being discovered as dead. Oh, are you talking, are they undead? Some kind of undead creature? Spoiler alert, it's a firelight mug. I hope not. I sincerely hope not. Let's go down, check all the floors. What's going on? How far are we in? Have I made any obvious changes? Not anything obvious. No. Okay, back up to the surface. At least we now know how to stop this fucking thing going wonky. Where is it? Unsuspend the construction. Remove the building. Bong. There we go. And then if we click on there, we can unforbid that. Lovely. And then probably B, capital T, capital S. Pop an upright weapon there. Make it out of menacing copper spikes. Designate that. Bang. It's going to get built now? Question mark. Fingers crossed. That would be nice. Okay. Where are we? Oh. Okay. Now. What do we do? Do we do the call in? Friendly necros raise friendly zombies with names like that. Oh. Cupo, that's interesting. I didn't know you could have friendly necromancers these days. That's interesting. Ah, the unfriendly necros keep getting me. Bergendorf has clipped my mourning for the breastplate. What will be made in its place? That's the thing. Hang on, Tidy. I'm getting a sense of deja vu. I'm getting a sense of deja vu about this trap business. Right, what we're going to do before we acknowledge the Weirbeast Ungosa Omonumspa Orak, a very large bison twisted into humanoid form, we're going to actually sort our tunnels out, right? We're going to sort our entryway out. Let's do that. Now, not our entryway, sorry, we're going to do our burrows. Burrow 1 is no good. I don't like Burrow 1 because it just leaves people vulnerable to the Weirbeast when they charge into it. So, I'm thinking first things first. No, ignore the burrows, send the military out. That's what we needed to do in the first place. Send in the military. So, S, we're going to send in the Chasms of Gilding because they're the lads. They're the ones with the steel weapons. We're going to tell them to kill a creature at the cursor, and it's going to be this little lad up here. Where are you? Where's it gone? How far away is it? Question mark? Where'd he go? Anyone see him? Okay, maybe we've got time to pull everybody in. I'm going to look for it. There he is. Zoom. Oh, hang on. Let's... What a shitter. He's directly above the entryway. Yeah, we'll select him from the list. So we'll do that. Squad, Chasms of Gilding, kill, creature in list, C. Okay, give order. There we go. And then presumably resume. Let's follow the bad boy. This is a lovely what if, isn't it? A chance to revisit the path and try and remake things. He's swinging his knackers above your main door. How rude. I can imagine it. He's sitting there puffing away like a big old weir bison does. Just swinging its genitals into our faces, which hopefully will not transmit lycanthropy. Fingers crossed. Right, let's resume. See what happens. Oh, it's charging in to kill my boys outdoors. My outdoor boys. Not great. Hello. We've got a weir bison attacking us. And it's just murdered 2 people. But the military are moving in. Making a go of it. There's only 1 or 2 of them, which is a bit of a problem. Let me just click the combat reports and see what's going on. There's the weir bison. Okay, we've got 14 pages and none of it looks good. Oh my god. Oh, there's a lot of blue here. Not too bad. Okay. Bear with me. Page up. Misses the spinner. Charges the spinner. I'm just... Before we look at these combat reports, actually, let's check to see if it's still alive. Very much alive. Not good. Dead and missing. How many of our military are dead? Uh-oh. Hammer dwarf. Spear dwarf. Okay, this was not the technique we should have used the first time round. It worked better the previous time. Pause! What are you doing? Is it dead? No, it's definitely not dead. And it seems like, although my military should be making moves to attack it, they're doing it one at a time. Is it dead now? Are all of my dwarves charging out to fight the fucking thing? Friendly? Okay, you appear to have gone back to your original form, you little shit. I'm tempted just to kill it and try again. What do you reckon? I mean, fate has offered us an opportunity. It has offered us a chance to give it a go again. What do we do? Do we kill Dwarf Fortress quickly and try again? Is that allowed? Once you've gone into the swirling wheel of fate, is that something you're allowed to do? Better to gather your squad in a room before giving the kill order. Not a bad idea. We could kill the goblin. Let me just first have a little look at see how many people got infected and killed. Uh-oh. Hello? Okay, Dwarf Therapist is looking a little bit shoddy at the moment. Here we go. Well, the good news is nobody appears to be infected, so that's nice. And let's see if there's any bad news. How many people left in our military squad? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So we lost 7, 8, 9. We lost 3 dwarves in that confrontation. But nobody got lycanthropy. What do we reckon? Is this a win? Do we continue or do we try and roll the dice again? Tidy's up for save scumming.
What?
Nothing, I'm just wondering if you want a hand. Sorry. Where were we? What are we doing? Are we save scumming or are we letting this one roll? Either's pretty good, to be honest. Losing 3 dwarves is bad, but not having any infected is pretty good. I'm not sure. I think we'll let this one ride. We can always replace people in the military. Let's just check to see who's still alive and if we've actually lost any of the good fighters. That might be a problem if we've lost them. Oh, we've still got the 6er, 7er, 5er, 5er. In fact, it appears to have sorted the wheat from the chaff. We've only got a few. Have we got any hammer dwarfs left? We've got 1 hammer dwarf. Have we got any mace dwarfs left? 2. We do need to get some silver in. 3 is better than 10 earlier. Yeah, well, 10 non-military dwarves died, whereas we only lost 2 military dwarves in the last instalment. So we'll stick with what we've got. We'll let this one run. We'll let this one go. No point getting silly. Back to the fortress. Are you finished with the stuff you were doing?
Yeah, well, that's it. Yeah.
Okay. Oh, hang on. What's going on there? I pressed the wrong button. That's better. Okay, there we go. Put the headphone back in. Where are we going? Let's call everybody indoors because I'm pretty certain those goblins are going to be turning up in a minute and we want to get ourselves prepared. So, or actually, let's just let the corpses get sorted first. The goblin can run away. If it comes back, so be it. Is it still here? I think it's just left the map, right? It probably ran away pretty sharpish. Doesn't want to get attacked again. Won't get hit again. Okay, it's not going to be long before these gobbos turn up, is it? So maybe I just pull everybody in and close us in immediately. Are there any corpses that need dealing with out here? There are dwarven corpses sitting in the corpse stockpile. Why? We have plenty of bloody doohickeys. Plenty of graves, right? Let's pause. Head down a few floors, and yeah, we've got loads of graves. Are they all occupied though? Ah, okay, yes they are. Used for burial? Yes please. Let's go across here, do all of them, get all of our dead entombed so they don't end up coming back and attacking us as ghosts. That would be an issue. Back to the surface, let's watch all these corpses get picked back up again. Come on people, get a move on. We want to get this sorted before the gobbos get here. Gobbos are a probo. Someone's stumbling around obliviously, that's not good. Disallow pets. I can't be asked to go through it and do it with them all. We'll just put down more coffins if we need to. Are they coming for these bodies? Or are they just... Oh, are they picking up the individual pieces of pets and entombing them? Okay, that might be an issue. That might be an issue. Can we get them to use wheelbarrows for body transport? That might be useful. What are you picking up? What is this bone bullshit? Place item in tomb. But what is it? What is it? Let's have a look at what you're carrying. Nish. Oh, it's a lad. It's a guy. Okay, they're just picking the bits up. He's just in individual pieces, so they're grabbing him and taking him into the corpse stockpile. That's fine. That's fine. Let's quickly place some more coffins just to be sure we don't run out. Wrong button. B, N. Oh, hang on. Planning mode. There we go. We can just add a load of coffins. Lovely. Oh, fantastic. This is going to be so much quicker. There we go. All the way across. Bingo. Lovely. Hopefully they'll get placed nice and quickly and we won't be caught short needing more in the near future. There's a couple of bodies still out here, lads. If you could get those inside, that would be nice. We've got goblins on the way. Don't ask me how I know. I just happen to be a time traveller. That's all you need to know about it. I've been to the future and I've seen it, and frankly, it's a worrying thing. Here come the pets. That's it. One more dwarf to be taken up, or at least one more whole dwarf. I presume there are more dwarf pieces in that stockpile. Oh, someone's bringing some bones out. How very efficient. I like that. Very happy with that. Don't let them fill the coffins with bits of beaks and crap. Okay. Well, I mean, we've got a lot of coffins going in, so I think we're okay for now. But in the near future, I will figure it out and how to stop that. Why is there a ball there? It's fine. It's fine. Okay, let's also, while we're here, link up this lever to some more of those spikes. Add spikes. Oh, there's only one set of spikes. Nice. Cool. Very good. Do we still also need to close off the well? That might be a thing. No, we need to open it up. Idiot. Add pull. Do it now. There we go. Let that fill up again. So we've got some siege water ready to go. This guy's still not been taken to the graveyard. Why not? Why not? Moses Ragwildness. The ranger. Okay. He'll get buried eventually. Fingers crossed. They're not putting each of those body pieces in an individual grave, are they? Because that would be very counterproductive. That would not work for me. Got lots of graves in, that's good. Use for burial? Excuse me. Yes. Allow pets? No. There we go. A load of graves that will not accept pets. Good. No pets allowed. Okay, is everybody moving that corpse yet? Doesn't look like they're actually doing the job. Just one person needs to come out and grab that corpse, and then once they're back indoors, I'll be all happy. Got 20 idlers, so presumably somebody has the job. Somebody has been given the task. Burp. Excuse me. Maybe I should be removing my fruit gathering zones just to make sure that we don't have too many dwarves outside when it comes to the time. Hello, spaceship rat. Yes, check your pulse. No, I keep doing that because I can feel it in my neck where I've got this swollen gland. It's unpleasant. Very unpleasant. Are you still alive, spaceship rat? Let's have a little look, because we've had a bit of a time warp, unfortunately. It wasn't even the Rocky Horror kind. It was just a regular old crash and zoom back in history. So let's pause and let's go to Dwarf Therapist and take a look and see who's here. Because I note we've only got about 10-15 minutes until I want to end the stream. I better get my phone so I can see when the stream I want to watch is starting. Because, you know, I do also watch streams myself occasionally. Here we go. Oh my god, I've got 14 WhatsApp messages. Holy moly. That's a lot. I'll read those in a bit. They're probably from people I know. I mean, they better be. They better be. Otherwise WhatsApp has gone a bit funky. Right, let me get this set up. Are they actually streaming yet? Not yet. Maybe we'll even raid them. We'll see. I mean, they get thousands of viewers, so it's a little bit pointless, but who knows? Who knows? You're supposed to swallow the Viagra. Oh my goodness. Well, I better pull it out of my arse then. No, I've never used Viagra. I think it would be a bit unnecessary, to be honest. I don't really have any issues maintaining wood. Unless having it too much is an issue, in which case I probably do have an issue. Let's go back to the fortress. There we go. Oh, actually, should we do some naming? Spaceship Rat. We wanted to check if Spaceship Rat was alive, didn't we? Good God. Come on, scoundrel. At least click on the right screen occasionally. You are alive. Look, you're still alive here. You're in the military. Right there. Congratulations. I'm going to sort by nickname and see who's got one. Anybody want one in chat if you haven't got one? Has nickname. Who've we got? Orchimedes, Adusir, Burnblatt, Butternut Squash, Katsan, that was from last night, Dragonmin, Dragonfire, Dragon Slayer, Druid's Mead, Erin, Furryman, Claycree, Macho, Meatspike, not actually named after a dwarf, that was a confusing moment, NATO Christium, Oafsalot, is that Plutonium Jesus? That's Panzerbeard, Plutonium Jesus, Rando 303, Salford Sal, Shazoo, Soul Evil, Spaceship Rat, the JC Experience, Tidy, or Tiroj. If you're any of those people, you don't need a dwarf. But if you want a dwarf and you're not on that list, let me know. Tell me what you want, so you can get a preferential attempt at getting that. And if I can't give it to you, it'll just have to be a random one, which you will get if you don't specify something in particular. All right, let's go. Did I die? Good question, Bergendorf. Yeah. It looks like you did, actually, Bergendorf. You want another dwarf? You want Bergendorf 2? Let's just check to see you did die, because it might be possible that save obliterated your designation. You dead missing. No, it appears you were never in this fortress. It looks like that time warp actually undid your existence. Should we give you a dwarf? Should we do that? Should we give you a Bergendorfen dwarf? Let's do it. No specification in chat yet, so I'm just going to do a random mouse wheel wiggle. Do a little clicky bicky. Oh, a wood burner. Okay, fair enough. Wood burner. Let's go to the labours screen, find a wood burner, and where are you, wood burning skill? I'm so far away from my 4K monitor. It's over here, isn't it? By the smelting skills. Woodcrafting. I'm going to have to lean forward. Hang on. Where the fuck is that? Can't see it at all. That wood burning. I've got it. There we go. So our best unnamed wood burner is this lad with a level 7 skill in it. Vabok is now Bergendorf. B-E-R-G-A-N. I always forget if it's G-A-N or G-E-N. G-E-N. Bergan. D-E-R-F. Gosh, Bergendorf. Commit. You're in. And are there any military dwarves? I'd like one if there's any free. Yeah, sure. Let's have a little look at the squads. So sort by squad. In the Chasms of Gilding, which is our weapons skill one, we actually do have a few free dwarves. 1, 2, 3 of them. So they're going to be going quickly. I'm going to give you the first, called Thicket. Set nickname. A Rain Dog 2. Let's see if we can fit it in. A Rain Dog 2. Does it fit? It fits. You're in. Well done. Congratulations. And I think that's everybody who requested one. Very good. Very exciting. I'm happy about that. Very chuffed. Where are we? Let's keep my phone engaged so I can see what's going on. It's all good. It's all good. Okay, back to the game. Still no gobbos. Have they moved that last corpse? I don't want that sitting outside, that's the thing. If that's left out there, it's going to be a problem. Unless it's not actually a resident's corpse. Resident corpse 3. Someone's come for it. That's it, he's going back to the graveyard. Fantastic. Okay, once he's been buried, I think we'll do an alert, pull everybody in, and then lock everybody in with the graveyard. Kind of makes sense. I don't know what these lads are all going out there for. Oh, wood, it would seem. Yeah, wood. I mean, we could be crazy and build a wall around these stockpiles so nobody can get into them, and then dig in from underneath. That might work. Goblins are coming too soon. I don't think we've got the time. I don't think we can justify that kind of behaviour. Maybe if we didn't know they were coming and we still had hubris on our side, we'd be able to do that. But nah, it's not working like that for me. Wool? Woot whoop wool. Okay. Where are we going now? Oh god, I'm nervous about these gobbos. I want to bring everyone indoors, but I also want to keep the external stuff available for as long as possible. Let's put a few more spikes in, shall we? Actually, we didn't set the glass going, did we? Let's get the glass spikes going. So, magma glass furnace, add green glass, menacing green glass spikes. I would like to repeat that order, and I would also like to put in a workflow constraint for 50 to 100 of them. So we've always got enough to sort of like keep filling our traps up. And then, in order for that to work properly, we need to come here. There we go. Change the settings so that it also takes trap components. Enable, disable weapons. Trap components we want, but not that, not that, not that. We do want those. And then we don't want metal, right? Or do we want metal? Actually, we want only copper as metals. There we go, I think that's good. Yeah, that should give us everything we want in that stockpile. Okay, no need to panic. Steel armor's coming along nicely. Everybody should be getting the armor they want. Let's check our stocks, see how many actual bars we've got. 25 steel bars. Definitely need to lay off on making stuff out of steel for a bit. Just pull the lever. Have someone pull the lever on repeat, then you get both scenarios at the same time. What could go wrong? We could end up slamming some of our little dwarves underneath it and kill them. Oh, someone's found a starved yak. Not ideal. Actually, what we're going to do is I'm going to go down to the graveyard. Where is the graveyard? It's up from here, isn't it? Yes. And I'm going to dig an annex, which is going to be a little storage point. Okay. So here... No, not there. I'm going to dig off of here. There we go. And then we're going to do that and that. And then I'm going to make a little miasma baffle. Not that it's necessary with such a long corridor. We're going to make a little miasma baffle. As you do. There we go. And then here. Is that right? That's right. That is going to be an enormous corpse slash whatever stockpile. In fact, before we do that, there we go. That's going to be an enormous corpse stockpile, and we can bring all the storage of refuse and corpses indoors. And fingers crossed, we won't have to keep having people charge outside looking for somewhere to put dead stuff. Because that is a bit of an issue, isn't it? Part of me wants to de-designate these right now. No, it's fine. It's fine. Calm down, scoundrel. Don't get ahead of yourself. Remain calm. Seriously though, do you have an atom smasher for disposing of mares? I mean corpses. No, I don't have one of those, but we could set one up at some point. Just not right now, I don't think. Seems a little bit early days for that. I haven't decided to kill the king quite yet, but we could end up doing that. Ooh, hello. It looks like the stream I like to watch has actually started now. Let's have a little look. Ooh, very nice. Well, I'm going to go and host that then. It's probably not worth raiding it. They've already got over 400 people watching. So it makes no sense. We'll just wind up a few bits here and then I'll give that a host and it'll all be good. What have we got left to do before the goblins get here? Do I want to bring everybody in? Or do I just want to pause it and let it ride as it is? Difficult questions. Difficult questions. I tell you what, I think we've come to a natural end. I did a little fan art of the steel breastplate artifact. Oh, tidy. I've got to see it. I've got to see it. Let me see. Let me just pause that. Let's come over here. Hover over the link. See if it will load up without clicking on it. No. Just click on it. Very, very droll. Very droll. An empty frame. It's what it is now, though, isn't it? I mean, we had a beautiful item, and then it just vanished. Evaporated into the ether of time. Most sad. Most sad. So, anyway, thank you very much for watching. Those of you watching on YouTube, Toodle Pip. I'm stopping now, he says, looking directly into the microphone again. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next video.